Happy New Year, guys. Happy New Year. It's 2023. Happy New Year. Let me paste the link, guys. If you want to join me, I hope you can hear me anyway. If you want to join me, let me paste the link. So, okay. I hope you can see me. Let me paste the link. If you're able to join me. Yeah, so click on that link if you want to join me on stage. Welcome. Vivi Party, welcome. Happy New Year. Clement Sunday, Happy New Year. How you guys celebrating the New Year? It's evening already, I know. I hope you guys can hear me clearly. Clement, you're very welcome. Let me know where you are joining us from. So where are you based at the moment? Let me know where you are joining us from and where you are from in Ekaland. Where are you from in Ekaland? Yeah, like I said, if you want to join me on stage, use that link, which is this link I'm putting in the chat right now. Use that link and you can join me on stage. Come and say hello. Don't be shy. Yeah, this is my second live stream on this channel. I think I had one on Boxing Day. This is my second one. So you're very welcome. You're very welcome. Feel free to share this stream, like it, and let's get other people to join us. Oh yeah, in Abo. How is Abo today? 2023. Any changes? I'm sure Abo is busy as usual. Akweti, I see Wirinke, Ewelenke. So happy 2023 guys. Happy New Year. Feel free to join me on stage using that link I put in the charts. Feel free to come say hello, introduce yourself. You just need to put your name and you can join us on stage and say hello. I just wanted to say hello to you guys. Let's get to meet each other. Introduce yourself. Tell me where you are from, where you are based. When I say where you are from, which part of Ika land you are from. Miss Gloria, we need light in Ika land. Happy New Year. Yes, so earlier on today I heard there was no lights, as usual. Hello Solomon. Guys, let me know where you are from. Which part of Ika land are you from? You guys know by now I'm from Imobi. I'm from Obi somewhere in Imobi. How about you? So what do you guys want to see in Ika land this year? What do you guys want to see? I know Gloria wants to see lights. Agbobi. Okay. Yeah. Agbobi. Let's dedicate one song. Let's dedicate one song to the Agbobi people in the house. There's that song. I want to dedicate a song to the Agbobi people in the house. To the Imobi people. Imobi is the right terminology. So I heard. We need all-round development. Auditor. Auditor, make it more specific. If you say all-round development, they can't hear you at the back. You need to be more specific. What specific development do you want to see? And obviously you can't ask for everything at once. So in this year, in the next 12 months, which specific things do you want to see? Idumuesa, based in Lagos. That's good. Yes, I said I wanted to dedicate a song to the Imobi people in the house. Where is it? Yeah, it's this one. Yeah, Idumuesa. Wasn't Idumuesa 2 months ago now? Yeah, we need major amenities like good roads, employment for the youths. Yeah, definitely. So we need industries. We need production industries. We need companies that produce things in Ika land that will lead to employment for more people. Yeah, good roads. That one is just a basic thing we definitely need. Hello, Melissa. Good evening. Melissa, what part of Ika land are you from and where are you based? Guys, remember you can join me on stage. I know you guys are typing in the chat, but you can join me on stage using this link I'm posting now. You can join me on stage if you want to. You don't have to turn on your camera if you don't want to. We can just talk. Okay, Solomon is from Agbobi but based in India. Oh, that's nice. All the way from India. Melissa is from Agbobi. Oh, okay. So this song is dedicated to all the Agbobi people. I think there's 3 Agbobi people right now in the chat. So this is dedicated to you guys. Good evening, James. James Azubuike, good evening. Joining from Facebook. Melissa, you reside in Italy. Okay, that's great. That's great. We'll have a lot of people that watch this channel that are based in Italy. Thank you very much, James. Auditor, welcome on stage. Auditor Emmanuel Chino. So your mic is muted. Okay.
Good evening.
Hello, good evening. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. I'm doing good. I'm okay.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
What part of Ikaland are you from?
I'm from Idumwesa.
Idumwesa. Okay, that's great. When last did you visit?
Yes. Whoa.
Can you hear me?
I think that's like 2017.
Oh, 2017. So that's almost 6 years now.
Yes. I can.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, yes. I don't know if there's a lag. I can hear you though. Can you hear me?
Yes. Sir.
You say you are based in Lagos, right? I don't know if I'm losing.
Yes. I can hear you now.
Okay. You hear me now, yeah?
But it's breaking somehow.
It's breaking a little bit, yeah. Let me turn the music down.
Yes, I'm based in Lagos.
Okay. So why don't you go home often then? You're just in Lagos there, so why have you not been home in 6 years? Auditor, I don't know if you can still hear me. I think we're having a little bit of connection issues. Okay, I don't think Auditor can hear me. Okay, but the rest of the guys can hear me, right? James, you say you're watching from Dubai and you're from Ute. Okay, that's really nice. Which of the Ute? I think there is Ute Okpo. There's Ute Okpo and there is Ute Oweje. So which of the Ute are you from? Solomon wants me to play Joe Morgan. I think it will be online, right? So it will be better for you to listen to it on his channel. Joe Morgan has a YouTube channel and his songs are also on AudioMac. I don't know if you know AudioMac is a music streaming platform. You can listen to his music there. Yeah, I'll see if I can find it later on anyway, but maybe in your own spare time. He has a YouTube channel, I think it's called Official Joe Morgan. And then his songs are also on AudioMac. So do well to listen to his music there. He has really nice music. Okay, I think I lost Auditor there. Wizboy, hello Wizboy. Which Wizboy is this? Is this the famous? I think we have a musician that is called Wizboy. Is this the famous Wizboy. Hello, Joy. Welcome to the live stream. Feel free to introduce yourself. Tell us where you are from in Ekaland, which part of Ekaland you are from, and tell us where you are based, where you are watching us from, where you are spending this new year. And if you want to join me on stage, feel free to join me using this link. Feel free to join me using this link. Okay, James, you're from Utokbo. Okay. Yes, I was in Utokbo as well, not long ago. They have this nice road with, lined with trees. Yeah, Utokbo. I remember Utokbo, yeah. Hello, Wizzy. Which Wizzy is this? Is it Wizzy in Sweden? Wizzy Nice. I know a Wizzy in Sweden. Is this the same Wizzy? Let me know. Hello. Yeah, James, yes. Yeah, I like that road. I like that road paved with those trees. It's so beautiful. I wish more roads in Ekaland can be like that. Okay, someone is joining us. Who do we have on stage?
I see you.
Hello?
Yeah, you want to hear me? Can you hear me?
Oh, no.
Okay. Mama, no.
Wizzy, you're on?
Yes, no.
Okay, Happy New Year.
I wish you the same, bro.
I'm Jen.
Odorican.
I know where you are.
Odore, I find you some boy.
Yes, so.
I'm doing your left. Yeah. Mama, no. Maybe yeah, man, I can like that, yeah. My junior wants to yake man.
Okay. Ndị boss America meal.
Yeah, maybe Imane Hillary no why buzoba ya.
Okay.
Onye do mesa.
Okay. Alwa wene.
Na mere no jofa.
Yeah, home.
That's right, take the number, don't call you won't so as well, yeah, the number.
Okay. Put your number in my chat.
What might be here? Because someone Kadaku was very soon.
Okay.
And this month, my grandmama remembrance.
Okay.
Yeah, I do myself as well.
Do myself, okay.
It's the number. My was up with my was up when I put on the run on that side.
No Allah.
This month,
okay. Which number in my chat?
Okay.
Who and the 713. Yeah. WhatsApp, okay, well.
Okay.
Yeah. Hello, in Korea, Africa, Europe, America, Lisa, Korea.
Paris.
Oh, okay. You think you've been?
France, Canada, yeah.
Okay. I don't know how many years, but yeah, someone French. Is he also?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
How do you have TV or something like that?
I want everything in car.
Okay, everything in car, yeah. The other one is car TV.
One car TV. One's a car events TV.
Yeah. I don't know about one guy like that in life for all those things, you know.
Okay, yeah. So, look at this event anyway, couldn't in one this month. Eka Events TV, Akawo your man.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but you want number?
Ketekile kakpo my junior ones. Ntewe ni yoro. At last can pick you up.
Can you realize? Okay. Okay, I think I have it. I can look for it for you. Yeah. But number for YouTube, Eka Events TV. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
You can get it, are you?
Yeah.
Okay. So lem did when they come in the UK, hands on one video like that.
Okay. Okay. When Kijan will last?
The first year can Jacko.
Okay, Jacko, next year, 2024?
This year. Sorry, this year.
This year.
Yeah.
I'm ending here about this year, next year.
This year.
Yeah. A lot of money agent from time to time. I wasn't hearing many that side.
Yes, since 2013, yeah, I can put almost
2013. Are you just Satan?
But make it.
Yeah, 9 years now. But this year will also 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just money cause yeah. Me one no. Nja kan ye weri nza go say one no.
Odore.
So auditor Jenny Lane. Auditor Alpha. There are more connection issues with auditor.
Yeah, we'll see more when you do my son.
I think I'll look at it off. I can see network some on that side. Yeah, I saw when you do my son, not the Lagos. Yeah. You do my son.
Back at my apple was a four.
Okay. And you do my son, because I know the tall. I thought 15 years been. I know the tall.
Me no a man of no wisdom one buy ya.
Wisdom Kenny?
One buy ya, or said John.
One buy ya, okay. Okay, maybe no money because do my
on your leg book,
you can do that.
Bow, you know, on your leg book and hope.
Okay. It says not letting you. Here's the link. It should be able to. Okay, auditor. I'm gonna bring auditor up again. Auditor, can you hear now?
Yeah. Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay. Auditor, you say you're from Idumesa, right?
Yes, I'm from Idumesa, yes.
I see your brother here now is from Idumesa as well.
Wow. I'm from Alebo Quarters. My dad is from Alebo Quarters. My mom is from Alobume.
We are from the same place now. Me too, I'm from Alebo.
Wow. Well, which of the families are you from?
Iga family, Oseji family.
Oh, have you heard of the auditors, Omembros then?
Auditors. No.
Okay, do you know this club in Lagos, Eboja Club?
No.
Oh. Because my uncle is like the chairman of Eboja Club of Nigeria. Is the Mesa Club in Lagos for Alebo Quarter.
Okay. Have you guys been able to like connect each other now?
Yeah, that's what we're actually trying to do, but I think the network is still breaking.
Ah.
I can hear you clearly. I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
Auditor, do you speak Abo?
Not very well, but I understand. I understand very well. But
Okay, because
speaking,
the way your English is sounding, there is no trace of Abo in it. That's why I asked you.
the longest I've spent in Abo is 1 year after my work in Lagos.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you understand well or you understand just a little?
I understand well. I don't think there's like anything you can say, except you are going deep over. I don't think there's anything you can say that I can't reply to.
Okay, Nsonwa, Oloru Ime. What does that mean?
That's a proverb.
But
It's like that's not a
it's a
proverb.
simple proverb though. Oloru Ime. It's a very simple proverb.
So does it left?
Oloru Ime.
Rulo, women.
Yes.
Something like about being pregnant or something. About a house being pregnant or something. I don't know.
I see why you say that, but not exactly that, no. So, Imo law. Imo law, we want parlor, we want room, we want toilet, we want bathroom.
Yes.
So it's like someone old law. But if I email Lahon was Queen.
Oh, okay. There are different spaces in the house.
Yeah. So like I don't want to one day Kaona. Can he make in the Kahona or once go one day Idumesa?
Yes.
He made Dumesa was a conde Conodo Waku, I has the name called
Alebo.
It was what I do was called Ime. Then even Ime home was called family by family.
Yes, I get
yeah, old Lord, Ime.
I understand now.
Yeah. Abraham Swabo. Oh, okay. So we don't speak Abo, we speak Ika. No, that's not exactly correct. Abo is actually a language of itself. The Abo language, there is Abo language. Yeah. In fact, technically, I don't think you can even say Ika is a language. Technically.
I just think Ika is like a place or something,
Yeah, Ika is like the whole of that area as a whole, and even include a little part of a current day Edo State. And as you know, we all don't really speak exactly the same thing. So Owa might speak a little bit different, Igbo do speak a little bit different, Imo speak a little bit. So there is really technically no Ika language. So as Abo can also so technically there is really nothing like a car language, but maybe for simplicity's sake we can just say car so that we just understand that okay, this is what we're speaking, but technically there's no such thing as a car language as far as I know anyway.
Abo
Kenyaso, you know. Yeah. So that's it. Abraham, come and educate us now. Feel free. Let me put the link, because obviously I'm not a historian or linguist or anything. So what I've just explained is my understanding. This is the link. Feel free to come up. This is why we have forums like this. Come up and let's have a conversation. Maybe you throw more light on it and we can understand more. Sorry, Auditor, go ahead, please.
Yeah, I was trying to say that what made me actually understand Agbo, the little I understand, is I've listened to more of their songs. Yeah, I have a lot of their songs of Joe Morgan, Gabriel, Feliz, the likes of
Bekele.
Iron Lady, the likes of just like that. Even the late Joel, I listened to
Oh
them.
yeah,
I
yeah,
like I even listened to Ukwani music, the likes of Advisor Ishoma,
yeah, yeah.
and the likes like that. So that will make me understand. Like I even followed Joe Morgan 25 years live on stage. Yeah, followed
Yeah,
it
that was a
online
few
too.
days ago.
Yes, followed it online too. So that's like my best Ika musician right now.
Okay, Joe Morgan.
It's, yes,
Yeah,
it gives me joy. Like I love his songs. Like I don't know, love
yeah.
his song.
25 years of consistency. Not be beans.
Yes, consistency. Traveling out, home and abroad,
Yes,
representing
yes.
us well. So like I
It's good. So it's interesting how Egu like Kidomakune, Egu Kigiramo Alien. It's interesting
yeah.
to note ne, you know, we learn language and culture and propagate it through music, through movies, through plays,
Yes.
through books, and you
Through
know,
dance.
dance and all that kind of stuff. So it's quite important to really invest in all these type of things, you know.
My dad loved their songs a lot. So that's what made me actually like listen to him more. Now I can download it, go to Vidmeet, search for names, search for it and download. Go to Audio Map to check for DJ mix of Ika songs and all of that, and I'm good to
Yeah,
go.
it's good. It's good.
Good evening, sir.
Abraham,
Sir,
good evening.
Ika Kenyaso, Enyaso Agbo, Egetizo main. Eh?
I who a gun thing. Yeah, more details.
My auntie Akuzi Ika language. Okuzi Ika language, Ime primary schools. Okuzi Ika language, primary schools Agbo. Yagota, so emeni ehye eku ewo ndị agbo but Ika Kenyan so just the point in trying to make was
Okay, no, it's okay. And like any ye stage, any later more. So
Yeah.
it's why Ika since when Keda Ika poha? Because as far as I know, Ika is not an old thing. Ika is relatively new.
Actually, the history of Ika people, anybody calls Mauti Mezele, my grandmom is late.
I don't know.
Anybody calls him Anybody calls him I've forgotten most of the things they say. But my Emeni my auntie she's retired now. She's retired. Emeni Oteri online nkmete saya banye ni oku about it.
And the people like that, you know, in things like this, because in the outside, in learning this information a book,
yes,
you know,
yes.
In Angela Joe, from my own understanding, Ika is relatively a new acronym or new word. Ogen Bombo, because Agbo is thousands of years ago. In as far as Nkume history, like even the present dynasty of Dane is as far back as 12 something.
Yes.
As at that time, there was nothing like IKA Ika. So at that time, I assume Agbo. So how is it possible how is it possible that Ika language can so as at 1290?
Well, any here my aged parent Iguam Yake man, but my auntie Kuzini the dialect in school, she will be she will stand a better chance or better ground to educate people about it, because she read about it in school, and she was able to impart the knowledge.
Okay, I'm your phone number in the chat. Let me put it again. Please just message me. I would like to be in touch with your aunt. Please just message me on WhatsApp, because I need such people, linguists, educationists, and the rest. Where you know can Asusen Orala and our history is Kwala. So we definitely need to document these things for future generation. Let you know, if us here we cannot even come to a consensus to agree. Imagine our children, children.
Yes. But my own Henry, Nigeria. Then I was still little. I mandated my elder sister's children. I told them, if you want to request anything from me or from your mom, you must speak Ika. The first child Africa, the second child Africa, but the last child Maria around.
Okay.
So, but the first two, Abiagbo was so. The second one, though, border no boarding school, and but the last one, Mapugo Molo, the last one, Biama, Omaneso, but on.
Okay.
So it is something that we should implement in our household, wherever we are, that our children must speak our dialect. My physics master, Mr. Azike, Frank Azike, or see, Emenya Masuika, Yehuele, Emenya Masu your parents. Yehuele. Yes, now the primary language is your dialect, your mother tongue. English is a borrowed language, and without you learning your mother tongue, you will fail English woefully. By WhatsApp.
Yeah. But your number in my chat. Yeah.
Let me check.
No chat it Bucheba.
Okay, let me go back and see.
Yeah. Or maybe in Sakabuchi's screen. Okay, maybe he had to come out. Okay. Welcome on stage, Madam Vivian. Happy New Year. I can't hear you.
Maybe our speaker is mute.
Her mic is showing as open. We can't hear you. I think she can hear me, but we cannot hear her. Just check your audio again. Check your audio. No, we can't hear you. This is my elder sister, guys. This is my elder sister.
She's your sister. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm sorry, I want to commend you for doing a very good job, because it's not easy. Like, it's not easy at all.
Thank
Going
you so
around,
much.
like showing us our culture, our food, our drinks, everything. It's basically not easy.
Thank you.
We are trying a lot. We're trying big time.
Thanks a lot. It's because of people like you that I do it.
Yeah,
So,
I actually value it. I value it a lot.
Okay, thank you so much. Jude, unfortunately I can't hear them. That's my cousin.
Oh.
Yeah. That's my cousin. No, I can't hear them.
I appreciate the based on the phone.
Yeah, see if you see the phone, I don't know, it's from that side, because we cannot hear each other apart from this particular one.
Yes.
Yeah. Why they are trying? They are trying. So Veritas says, my people, what can we do to silence those people from the southeast attempting to label us as Igbo?
And this, sorry sir, some people used to call me Igbo. I'll drive it there. I say I'm not Igbo. I'm from Agbo. I'm not an Igbo boy. They'll say maybe is part. I say I'm from the south. Delta is south. So you can't say I'm east. So I'm not Igbo, simple. Because I heard a story about the Igbos coming to have issues with us one time like that. I can't fathom the story very well, but I heard a story like that. So, that we had issues with them or something. So
yeah, the thing is, this thing Veritas raised here is a big issue actually. Even on this YouTube channel, if I tell you the amount of people that comment on the videos and say, what are you guys doing? You guys are lost people. What you are speaking is Igbo. There's nothing like a car. All manner of things that they say. Some just come and insult, and some say you people are lost. Some say people have identity crisis. All manner of things. There's no day, without exaggerating, there's no day I don't get on average 3 to 5 comments of things like that. Mostly insults from people in the southeast. People from the southeast.
Yamane ndị ahụ lekuni identity well afọ ọrụ. Anyone man ebe no bia. So history will always judge a bit because the article concerning how the people of Ika came about. The more the sparse our people tend to go, the more the language, the more the difference in language. And if you take a closer look from that article, I see that Ndika where Trundika ki bonobia. Trundika ki Igbo. Alindi Igbo gibia. Ile ilekbo ndi Igbo. Anambra State. Anambra speaks similar with us. Some of the language, some of the things we speak, Anambra understands. The farther you go, the more twisted it is. Because Enugu man cannot join school. When I speak, they don't understand. But when they speak, I understand.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I think we actually understand everything they can say, except maybe from Ebonyi State and some others.
Even if it's Abia Igbo, whenever they are speaking, I understand.
Yeah, for sure.
But so Eric Ore, well, this thing hangi believe oku. That's an article finding about how the Igbos came about, how Ikas came about. So Oyagbale Bekan. Oh my God.
I want to know you.
Oyagbale Bekan will like them from my Christian brother like.
Okay.
Oh my God. I miss our food so much. I miss our local food. Oh my God. Juju soup. My best soup Ijuju soup.
My favorite.
Ojuju legi.
Real level in Portugal.
Okay. Okay.
Living my masters.
Oh, okay. That's good. Well done.
Yeah.
But it's like a Sumada Ibano.
Nhonye lalani no ewe ni.
Sumada.
Admission where ye visa. When do admission where ye visa, but only Igboro. my sister ki ye we
Okay.
Mbuno wonyi mari more passport already. Passport, transcript, result certificate, everything ready, eh? We'll talk on WhatsApp.
Okay.
There's this school in Finland. They are giving scholarship.
Okay.
They don't need English. They don't need English proficiency.
Okay.
So they are giving scholarship. Okay. And then the secondary school Kebidon. So Kebidon this January. Application for secondary school, that school.
Kebidon even January. At secondary school level?
Yes.
Okay, that's good though.
Is there more my uncles, my aunties, my elder ones listen because I've been telling them to get their passport ready. They are waiting for me to send them money to make their passport. Well, it's okay.
Okay. Okay. At least until I don't know what the information
Yes.
Yeah. My Facebook name is Efe Abraham Efe. Unyagboro send him friend request. I would accept and I would chat with him. I would send him the link. He should go and apply. If he has any question, he should ask me.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Anyway, I can cool later. You say?
So barrier, sir. So barrier.
Okay. Yeah, I can cool later. Maybe now I arrange a card or get this information in a more structured yeah. My
plans was that when I come to Agbo, I will go to my secondary school, Ika Grammar School. I will go to Ika. I will go see our local government chairman. They should sponsor students. They should send students abroad. They should invest on the future of Ika citizens. They are greedy people. They are selfish. They are eating. They are just. I don't know how to put it, but those people. Let me not say much.
Senior brother, Yamane, Ndeka, Onyobile, Inyo family we lepu adenyo zenya ya ode thank ya tanondo ria ide ludo elake ale agbo we le de poor man enya sef ndi gile nego giri rice no ke mo fara na won ndi rile ni rice we de megarira ya tano ndi government ere ake ale ka o ale agbo.
It's very bad. It's very bad. See, we should try. See, I keep telling people. See, multiplier effect is what we are talking about. If you invest in the life of one, just invest. Okay, take like 10 families in our local government. Take like 10 families. You mandate them. You just sponsor them abroad to study. After that, you will see that those 10 families, at worst, 6 will graduate, will complete their programs. You have affected that family positively, and that 6 that graduates would also sponsor some other persons, would also affect their immediate family, and will also affect the family, the other persons from another family. That is what I keep telling people. Even in my own family, I keep telling them.
Yeah.
In our set, my old boys association, I tried my best that we should come together, but yet, well, no problems, brother. Later, let me go and prepare my dinner.
You can't hear you go and miss school.
Eh?
You can't hear you go miss school now. Boys and girls they go there now.
Grammar School.
Benoba is still all boys. But Ika is now missed. Like hello school they missed the
Awata secondary school.
Hey, car is now boys and girls now. Yes, sir. I think I can see missionary take over or something like that.
I would save your number. I also have some people from Ika were in good places. Money. I would send it. I would talk to them.
Okay.
Because Waza F5 Kawaze F5.
And they carry some strong position. Only they just hide and keep quiet. There will some key positions.
Even Abuja, carry Abuja.
Because one guy report or see what the identity is that they know that the Agbos, the cars, they always like to study. One lady, one of my friends, my PhD friend, don't listen me. One last say, there's this guy Biane that they visit anywhere. So one last the guy that he has someone from Ika, Abraham, he's from Agbo, Onolikuni, he's in this place studying. Or say, if now Agbo people too they like to study, then too like book. Emuno Guru. Yamare, and you should tell you David. It's just to microwave, bring out the food, microwave.
That's so.
Oh, Garia.
That's so now.
Oh, you laugh at me. You have to carry hard on the kitchen. I just want to dish out right and put in the plates and microwave what I will eat.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Which
one rice ne any legal rule here?
Me want Mari on rare occasion can remind the other city that can give Yoli campaign. But this place in this since be on my masters because LA masters can give you Europe. Okay. Diploma can give you postgraduate diploma can give you this country. I can give Bozoga Nigeria. So before me not be my masters, I need to. I mean, Yale can give graduate, IMT can join, HND can move.
Okay.
Yeah, even at that, I was able to secure admission for those that had HND. I got admission for them for their masters. It's just to do the needful. When you do the needful, they will give you admission. So Eric Corey.
I want more.
I want more chicken. Yes, so happy New Year. When I Kylo Abraham around 1 naira is ekeli.
Let you yo. Mara bie. Iye mara ile juice kube mara bie mara sika mara.
Yes,
like alcohol mara. I don't think. But I eat food. I cook my food.
Yeah, I want to know one now, but although the volume is low, but at least I want to know it now compared to before. She ain't know it at all.
Is it?
You see, Chris has no cable. I was so kind of know what it been. Sometimes
Ebo is inevitable for me. Ebo are inevitable for me. But
sorry, sorry, Abraham, just 1 second, please. Sorry, Kiku.
I'm excited to be here.
Saya no Ebo ne abo kaya no. Tama gina jacket school. Suna ya agbo nwobi.
Yeah, number my okay. Let me. Oh my God, yeah, I'm let me jacket.
He said,
DJ in the kitchen. Oye, da ban meho. My God.
now hold middle one, I go up one, I go down one, the middle one, hold on.
Yahua huningije in the kitchen. Eh? Oye, the ba. Oye, da bazo.
Come in the heater?
Eh?
Yami in the heater?
Mbamba. Bile ibuye hita, bile hikezi. Kakwashi school hostel, where they keep.
What the passion more cool? What the passion more cool?
Heater just for the room. I have heater just for the room.
Okay, 1 second. Happy New Year!
Just for the room, but I just prefer to leave it.
Happy New Year! Happy New Year! He said,
Happy New Year, sir.
He said,
oh, Happy New Year! Mgbe na kaile.
That one is at grammar school. And my other brother is at grammar school.
Also, Eka Grammar School. I'm not saying Eka Grammar School was Miss School, oh. Eka Grammar School, where was one rating? Ndị mere mata po ha. Yo. Akasina ejeni Abraham nkun n'oge kpashi ma ọkụ ne gasa ara kazi.
Azọpụkọ okenira.
Neji heni ọtọsi. Neji heni ọtọsi n'oge kpashi ma ọkụ.
Mark Pashimezokume once in a week. I cook only once in a week. Bros, Dodo, she would cook. Ndi Pohei. How many have you Budebu? Well, open office again, Yashi. Well,
sorry, Cherry go. Sorry, Cherry. Name one after the other. As unknown in each person they cook. Oya repose the cook Dodo. Okay, Abraham, go then. Go, Abraham.
Yeah. Our young girls in the car, or Nigerians. How many here? How many were they date your area abroad? We date your young way. What was your niche? Nani who they abroad? All of them is not good. Many girls like that. Here they met. Since some baby, like three different girls from one law, and not what like them. Then my people they are who your parents were. Where Zuzu? Let's not dating man. Oh my God! I guess I got my elder sister. I will put one way now. Mbiola next year, I can kill you. Mbiola this year, yeah. This year, next year. Oh my God. Okay. After my class work, I will come. Definitely. Mbiola. Nature can you me? Nem can also be koru.
Yes, Obekoruhu. Okay, Madam. I not to hear Ko Abraham, Madam, Kuya. Abraham, Yamuyoku. I see you heard Yak when I had a day.
I received the call. a call came in,
Okay, maybe because
but I did not answer the call because of that, the volume of the something
okay, you get it. I think
went
that's
down. So yeah,
Okay.
the something very the sound very poor now.
But man,
So you may not hear me well.
one know Abraham very clearly. Nke madam, one know, but a whole low, one that can we break your kere.
On the fence,
Yeah. It doesn't need ya guard your home.
on the fence.
You put your headphone.
Yalla so ball. I said God.
Yeah, pardon me. Yeah, everyone in Butcher's a kere pigeon. No, Allah, you make
Like most some schools in the
Alright,
US.
thank you so much. You make
Most
bye.
some schools in the US,
Happy New Year.
by 8th of January, we can number application fee. But anyone within now to 8, they are not charging. They are just free applications.
Sorry, Abraham, on your like sorry, could doesn't he cook again? Abraham, cherry go on say. I want to know, cousin.
I can barely hear.
Cool, how many I know?
And definitely Abraham, my Facebook account, so we can talk more.
Okay, I'll see Facebook or Abraham Efe on Facebook, right? Abraham, right?
Yeah.
So just send a friend request and then go from there.
Simple as that. Abraham Efe, yes?
Abraham Efe, correct?
Abraham Efe.
Yes.
Check you on now. I'm going to leave here now to check you on the other side.
Yeah.
So see you there.
Okay, no Allah. Happy New Year once again.
Only make when so boy kere but boss can strong sha. Nja boss gbe la kan le gbe la wa le ni.
Ngbe na kindly.
Yeah. Onwo ko te chono nkuko. Onwo ko na yete chono kume but like I say e go pa hon lo ba online. Yak Allah kosia. Acho no swebo when is a ka gwan you kwa hon before ya gwan you kwa hon when e wa for area kose won do won te choko na rio onwo ku when e leku when Abraham Efe o te lo cho no ku le ho ile ke me ko ade yin we po ika idini medoni ndị nke igwe me ukwu ehu alibo enwe ya rwale amara nke kedise ka me edo ordinary or menu ezo ma mari that mean ukwu le woro mpa kuwe me because ile bodebo ndị nke ibu na ndị lagwa ewu ba ho ile ebu na ile zike ndị Yoruba right
Webuni.
ndị nke ibu
The city ngap ya do the bros pele. The city ngap de bin. Mesto wo nyagbo. Mesto wo nyagbo be reba ho. Ndị Yoruba he webu.
yes okwu ni do honore ndị social ndị mesne on one okwu ihe echo ka ime ihe ndị bụ sene information ya power and ukola ni shi buru ochulo onwa ahụ dodo ka ikario create ni hunde bụ kpo awareness wasa ka no ko lẹ́yìn and ihe de channel ego at the same time ihe de channel ego ile keme onwo ko to no kwa no won o le 100 met ni one na application nani amane that ni o le one day o le wo border o mesene wala na school fees but onso bonden ka ile won o wele moku ihe wa bia wele moku ihe wa pin
O ma se
and okay cost na sombu ya ke ma jowe so we nwandu kenwo ile po ike ko bom nwandu kenwo but ime iwe ya role ya wani onwa le wa po ibuzo Kementi ya kele de magwa. Ese ndi buzo anya wa to 419. But iwe nyaru ale now. Ki buzo onwa ti today. Ibuzo le kan wona maneze na. Owon se boke ru ebunu ndi nke ha kwade mani. Ihe ka coordinate alukuro. And oga ho wese ni nwene metere nwene tere okwa hini. Osine ka eni mu neka. Anu nke die ni eka wo mes na ereri ohu kemeye bo. Wesi jo lewo isi ejoko. O lewo mesere, o lewo geno mesere, o lewo aforun. Ye need ni amon kan ke di pa and unruwe egbe njo ho ma honden ke. O mi ke nwem imemem se menu nye kaseka sene meni ya bakpa. Ade enwom mo wo na. Ekpele bibo we ga se mebi me kare nwero. Enwom mo wo. Obu wone no elesene ndo enwom ndo menu egbe ku. But enwom mo wo je mesene menu we no jale. Eyin foku. That we are talking about area of specialty. Ya honde bokbo. Arawa. Aneke seka sale ehike. Majum de border the rutan. So onye ka ya neji mo gbaje school together. Ya no twe? Ya neji mo classmates. Oria because igwan ni son nwa mo ken manage mo ti gbajo le wo kajo baba kila ran keji mo la agun ewo kola pe ebere. But amon ke ka se ka mo kwa han dodo te kari ono. Ebe ni ke man ke lejo le wo.
Jamani.
And ole wey okay. Ole wey enwo mo Nigeria mani agbare opohu. Enwo mo Nigeria ohu. Deru ketemba ole wo wa. Deru wa hono nre. Make ho iye nu Nigeria ihe na agun.
Bro, se pe elo de kere.
Nri Europe kere. Ihe na agun.
Let's side Europe. Christian.
Almost everywhere carry Europe because of here lagun. Maybe
Erasmus.
No, Erasmus. When they work for Riekose, one day on WhatsApp. Here lagun elehu weku.
Okay.
Nkwe ora kanema. Lesne iwe nyarwale yamani ya wa bia wasu wa bia unsene nwori ihe na mo lewo di somewe we le karienga suppose diri egwon na ona watanyanku
Yeah.
ihe ndị anwa abịa ni unsene weru nwetu anya le ki kpore chane kmoyenga onye na gị mo lewo onye ka we for ahụ now onye na gị mo lewo ya ha oda fun nendin ke le me ofokọrun ele ihe ekmoni bu nature na ime nature ni nendin ke ka anoma ahwa afeni na ni wende wa po Peterson no le me program agbo ni ole me computer program osoka mobi oga han etechokon le me ni yaku eyiku but oga de ku ndị lememe the program I try ka we but the level where they use you or the mali kere or the mali oge tere no guche inyam na ru wesini ihe na ru ehike ni waseka mmemme one wa ho nurse wo ke so gbara etilo oge ndị le nwene ka seka me asime kari ebe ni riba ho but ken ka seka me nurse okay e kan ka seka ina lem Eteri ozu kwa wenwa ario ime olewe kpo wesi ya unidel wedodo ite pushi kwa mo alokwo mekere ite simeka do the HOD ku so the HOD ihe nroze ajuju mbozo jua ite kele kwa ikwo homa but kenju ma ajuju ihe mari egun atoma egun na duzu ku egun rato because ihe le channel la run aye are nuwe edunuwe kiro be ke webe but elo ke mem na kuji lending mba nka kuji ndinkin nu were obi were ale wesu eche no ejule wo kane Be I beka hen kakuji we.
Okay, so in here many I can need it to at least ndị bụ obi no a year ka eka emene ekere. So what is in here second me or man no be there. Also know your whole also know mother boro will be there in whatever capacity that you can. Because sometimes each man is like a man no you 1 year and a half, 2 years and a half, 3 years and before you know it 10 years and a half. So also know you who saw he said that information. It starts from one person. So maybe na kwa home later na the strategy I can use.
My friend here in Saudi Arabia, he's a medical doctor. Ono Guam that he would like the sister to come over to this place for her masters. No, so okay, send me these documents. I didn't charge them because he's my friend. Oh no, send the documents. No, sir, this is the application fee. Kogoma Arosamaya, he sent me the money. My friends not late so make baby. Why you go pay something for person? He never send you money. So leave those things. And he introduced him. We became friends because of medical doctor and there's something related to health. So we became friends. When a visa, she will come towards the end of this month or February because new semester will start February. Second semester starts February. So Eric, the only thing in here is information. You give out information, you tell them this is what you need to do, these are the things you need to do. Exhaust your time online on those areas. You will get information. I was in Nigeria, I got admission myself in some countries before I contacted agents that did admission for me that brought me here in Portugal. You get? So if we can help, I wouldn't use the way that agent treated me to treat my people. My people will remain my people. The people like me, in the if you get close to me, you know I'm not familiar so known in that place. If I'm like in Laza, maybe changing my surname, perhaps people would know. Okay, yeah. So that is just it. What we need to dispense, what we need to tell people, we'll give them information. This is what is going on. Like now, 10 universities are accepting application in the United States. Free of charge. You don't pay for application fee. And when you are admitted, they could give you scholarship when you merit the scholarship. So it's like a plus to us. Bad government, poverty, all those things.
Like
the developers Sweden, Sweden tuition fee. Sweden. Yeah.
Sweden will make scholarship. Their scholarship will open now.
Okay.
Tuition. But people are married. And I want to hear people say that at last 2 years, an opportunity to like different universities in Iceland, free tuition fees. But the challenge is more. When you boy kaseka MS uni abamari, why there no one kaseka bono? Then one say, in here they me aroma.
So I can make here because I can say can like a mindset thing. I'm gonna lay some of the videos in memory and I'll join the hand on their ball on their weekend. Obviously that video was unplanned. Some whole random people in here were feeling on their own. in here find a consistent one. A lot of them say in their weekend we're like a soft life and we're like a go and we're like a hard work. So obviously, much on them who are on face value because obviously I'm biased Nending Kimbro. But at the same time, I also have to analyze that common thing many people they cool. You know, so Kidawa, you want to equate with Bene, Yara Honda here, Ike this information. Bros earlier on the quote and name or we hear the information where who's going to know anywhere go where give me passports. So they are not even willing to meet you halfway. Yeah, you go information, you where go, you where has where, you butcher word law, you where in here. Yeah, so almost sometimes it's discouraging here from here because the air car he can see, you know.
The thing you will do, bros, the thing you will do, how many in Nigeria or how many 1 year in Nigeria go to all these secondary schools. Send them, go to secondary schools. That is what I plan to do when I visit Nigeria. Go to secondary schools, tell the principals that you want to speak to SS3 students or you want to address the students right at the assembly ground. You talk to them, you tell them that, look, this is what we have before us. And we want to change the narrative. We want our people to, we shouldn't go for the money in the first place. Money will come.
Money will come eventually.
Money will definitely come. It's not only on the fast track or the fast lane.
Sorry, can I
you must lay the ground foundation before money will start coming. You don't just wake up and get.
Yeah, Christian, 1 second.
The problem of Agbo, Nsobundi Agbo nwo 1 naira today, because of no 1 naira today. My friend did no bench. Okay, no bench. Was only the sustainability of that money is what makes you rich.
Yeah.
It's not about the physical cashing worker. The sustainability of the money. One boy in one now. When we were in secondary school, that time Mary Abo. This boy, Omegra. But you know that this boy, all by Austria, he now studying nursing. Viana Kadigare is a nurse. The guy not 3 weeks ago called Jolo. Or Highlander could use to call their boy. One will lodge in that visit. Oh, Jenny, any beer parlor. We did that all his time on our boat. Because I'm not sure why Nenny Jen. Also, no one was a bonner. Because you know people carry cool. Also, maybe need to be a one. Even okay, it's okay. Not like some hours in the house. It's okay, no be way down way. The many were not together and keep be lucky. Also, after that, the sustainability of the money where they can. They don't. When Muche, sincerely speaking, to swabo on now. About them because they met today.
So the thing there is that what I feel. Yeah, what I feel is this: we should, if we want to effect any change, the adults are really too money conscious and too corrupt with quick fast gets quick money syndrome. So the people we have to affect their lives would start from the secondary school students. We have to reorient them.
That means alternatively, this coming generation is already failed already.
From primary school, I think from primary 5, primary 6.
Already. Because sometimes I ask myself that, hey, do we even have future? Hi,
Ndi Yoruba, Eben. Yoruba.
Sincerely, on the Godebo, the level, make a move to Onya Swabo. Make them master like I want to alone.
They come money, they say, Ndi Dumesa money. Ogangi Goa, my friend there in Italy, in John Kizazu, they made my masters after my PGD. Awesome that I have money to be spending. That I need. Oh my God! I see. Really? Because it didn't name Boku school. Impossible. My childhood friend in South Africa. It's my money that I'm spending, not theirs. The best thing I have resolved to be investing on myself. I have resolved to invest on myself. So yeah. The thing.
But sometimes you have to look. History has shown us our last day, and the end
like
is
what
never
glorious. When you earn money in illegitimate means, you can't maintain, you can't sustain it. I did accounting in Nigeria. I did economics in my postgraduate diploma. Anything about management, I even health management. So my life has been revolving around management. So all those things. You're managing here.
Christian, go ahead.
Yes. After John Andre, young last say go on back. Libo Italoku. Ebony, Yamagua people that Ebony Bear, Ebony Chani Baye, on Maron, or Yanago Levo, Yabulu Chozo. Sacrifice go. Onwe Bokeru. It just interview where Jose the people the la join the panel la join interview where Jose only kitchen work you go which one in. Ebony Kejaka say okay, how much can we pay you? He say okay, decide. Your CV go at that level message where Jose say this I need £5,000. I need 5,000 euros. Okay, lekune ndo obiria where Jose ni anoko.
Yama here road recently. Although I hear leaking here but at least somebody else might hear. I'm happy for the person to take the idea and develop it. Well, all these professional courses, that is where the world is going.
Yes.
Professional courses. As long as professional courses. Network engineer, so sometimes maybe every engineer that is okay here, but it's not, it might not be as deep as that. Cyber security, sometimes it's just some courses you need to do. Some of them obviously depend on your comprehension skills and how much time you put. Some you can do them in a month, some in 3 months, maybe 6 months. You
can stay in Nigeria and be taking those courses. In
Nigeria, yeah. And then like you want some experience. Some of them they even attach some experience. You get practices somewhere, and you can land some really good jobs.
You see, in the Indians are now coming to Nigeria to take over our jobs. Go to Lagos, visit lots of
because some of these things, LA by mistake in the India where are dominating IT. It's not by coincidence.
The government invested.
Yeah.
The government invested.
Yeah.
Their government invested. But our
China
government
is the same.
our government, African government, they are the most cruel government in the world.
Yeah. But the thing for me, American government in most cases were useless. So Man try Kaibucheke energy talking about it because it almost likely not even make any difference. So I try to focus on what, like on an individual level or as a collective of people who want to make a change, what we can do, at least maybe on a small level. Because Anagbo has 1, 2, 3 people, 10 people over the next 10 years that maybe we're able to help 100 people go into say IT. Any software developer, any cyber security analyst, Because I know he was doing some IT something, even Unidel, which
I
is a technology
was a
something.
beneficiary of the class then.
Ah,
I attended
okay.
the class then.
Okay. But here relevant to up to date, Rabi Kwekus is somewhere that time.
Then that was as of that time they taught us the primary. That's an introduction to computer.
Okay. At least
that would help you to know some of these like Excel, all these applications.
Okay, so it was basically like a computer school that time.
Yes, in just secondary school that time.
Okay.
Made that program.
Okay.
There was many Aleku. He made this Department of Cyber. Okay.
Or a bit lower than Kenya, but
you know why my own is like this is that because I almost received a call. A call came in why this section was on in the first place. So there's something how reduce the volume until I go off and come back. That is
okay, I get what you mean. Okay. But Christian, Kuzilene, me only one way. Kuzilene,
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Then onye many abaku about this cyber security department. Email that Unidel. Ebe kuru. Me learn the materials were more if I weren't up to standard. But nkuji nso ke nature na ejebe ka ho na da kuji we. Ihe ilarun imolewo anyeka ihe leke ka ele ka saka ku imi fere. Ihe la imolewo anyeka onyanyi. And onyonyi that ne honere hona onwo some computer nje hon ka ho na ibu ele izu ko ke joko gbapwa.
Yeah.
Onya ke jeme.
Yeah.
Like okama ibumi honero na okama ismiri li result otun. Meri li le for night than isma touch the computer. Because many things like in Keda gym now, I can imagine when many are like say devil call. Yeah, but devil, the developers, yeah, boy, IT,
IT developers.
Yes. Now, money, some of them in Nigeria, eloku, because some of them when they use Java, few money Python, few money C#. Now, and who will focus? Ya many computer in Nigeria they use Windows 7.
And then the 11. What migrate from 11 to 12? Sir?
We already in Windows 11. Now Windows 10 was written on C#.
Windows 11, yeah, can use it.
And coded by Python. Now, S1 I write a program. Madi. Elesna mande bo madi. But email elesene elamwe. Lecturer bada kujo lakuji with Java. Or lakuji with C++. Then ipo and word market ele use Python, ele use C#. Iyo okay leku. Ele you la phone.
What they call employable because we want the skills.
What they call useful. Now, okay. Many one lecturer at Leku, he made that Unidel. No sane, every university kaseka, when only each of the students 32 gig online laborarium. They call it laborarium. That laborarium, kaseka create anyway a database. We mentioned I can have online lectures where the channel. Okay, create me a database. The database, Nkaraseka wasn't online. Machine in cassette my machine up. But also the university that I could normally didn't like you said. I know we're messing on one almost PhD. Can't cassette go.
No, but Yamai Christian, the angle me Arabia because man in the UK, most of university remember all these courses and training and the rest too, but a large chunk of this training is actually from private institutions.
Then
Yeah.
In the
why
UK
you-
anyway.
Now,
So
Is-
what I'm saying is,
Eziokwu
it might actually be a business opportunity for people like me and you. So we are doing good by training people. At the same time, it can make money.
Yes, yamano kulileku. Yamana Nigeria make jalio. Nigeria lula he dongo yaro. You get?
Okay, so Chani work chair candy Zeni the university.
Nigeria lula he bitalibu sugar.
Honor,
Ya utezi.
Yeah, utazara kama Nigeria lula he. Nigeria like dongo yaro. Because yahunye ne leku hune la sene oleke business ono neke business ele ye leku yahunwe huni lele ha hune leku ku Nigeria hune la ho Nigeria sike Nigeria zeni Nigeria mehu le ele ye leke ke kugo but nani amari ho Nigeria hune la sene Nigeria won so bu hune la so le kidnap o ihia wala nwunya wale mehu ahụ no we na ho no we onwe hwe di onwe hwe teteshi medi ni government di ni we ami egwe we say ni eyin pele le loko ni koriko we na chele kidnap ma we ebunu we ye ebu eti ye yiwa ho duli but nka kidnap na stop go Nigeria obuko gen
Any game when Nigeria. Then nobody's happening.
Yahu level na eleku o level na eleku na ki ni ndị nke ka any di no level ti ni weka bo nso bu no just enwe bu ndị nke eri odat ni nkuji musino ke ngwe fo obi ndị kuji we bros nani amana that ni ebu no kuji we 20 ete izu ka di mejigbo yen ke dey dey meji yen yes now
Why they call ethical? We can hear black hats.
Hush popular mo.
What we call ethical hackers? We hear unethical hackers.
One program I just me one time, short program. Le the menu about the class. We're saying like as the medan lab. We banay the chami, we say as the lab. Kime when you could well local. I'm on a name well local because maybe don't qua. No break here. A break me now. I'm on my classmate and while I need to break your lemon, break it. All of that access information. All of could who could the back interpret it. And no, we're not releasing the whole company privacy. That they quest stop going. I just let me that.
But as part of, although maybe Mary worried overly optimistic, your feeling is partly lack of exposure and lack of knowledge. Here remain some of them may behave like that because area exposed and in one knowledge, you are long-sighted. You have the bigger picture. For example, I mean in here, you are okay, maybe healing one maybe 10,000 Korean tan. But potentially and continue to improve in the next 10 years. No, you count 100,000, no, you 1 million, and continuously like that. Anybody can nothing.
No, but
anyone when want that knowledge, they might want to go for that quick 15,000 of today. Do you get? So sometimes I feel is it exposure and lack of knowledge?
It's not exposure. The problem of a typical Nigerian man you see today. Problem we don't have patience.
But you want a Nigerian man, no? So honey, you only don't want patience.
Many you huna, many you re huna. I won't live. I won't live. If I won't live, I'm gonna go me handy me. If I know, the room the menu they kuna. When Nigeria, who may say like we can have him level. When you make class. Then Hey, when me class say, are you mo le where you do ni, no who be as one do we. What's in the cool because one man won who lay where one mother bro, a kibu tally. But I do it. But eloquent. Iyan anything didn't mail like that too. Even one day on now, maybe really and then how born now. In poor one now, come work on them now. Story one no summer. When you brumoto just in your memoto. Wow. Or big boy call. One the man and carry one young kitty motor me.
A lot of those things are vanity upon vanity. Obviously, one needs mobility to move from A to B. But LNA where get pozu and other
Ipo I see Jokodara ma ozu. Jokodara kwelu. After the club or open. You can name a 3 weeks up on image.
Yeah.
With the level 9 life. And Mario said down. You think I can bosom me good. One. One knowledge. One knowledge number 1. Number 2, we have to sacrifice.
But Christian, imo bien America.
Imo bien but to who no
one knowledge. But a lot of us feeling marriage too much.
Amari njabo kwene wesili iru village. Ilapo and first, first, second, first, 10. You will let us know what we will. Once the big agent, near 1 year, when your desires are up 20. Kick a man here.
It is school university. Yapua 25 out of 27.
Yes, then we are village here, we are number 1. Here now,
local champion.
Local champion, people. You believe because of the area ball, you are not going to be in a global market. Prepare yourself for a global market. It can come at any damn point in time. The morning, in the afternoon, in the evening,
every global market automatically, because I mean, even in everything, okay, also a business area, for example, can hire maybe let's say logo, or website, or advert, or print t-shirts, or most things. They can hire someone in Greece to do it. They don't need to be in Abuja again. So we're automatically on the global market. So you're competing with everybody around the world.
Company from Czech Republic. The human resource, my very close friend. Also when he did 7 DevOps, 7 from Nigeria. But out of the 7, the boss said, okay, I want to know, okay, year 2. On one opportunity to the year 3. Okay, 1, maybe we 1. But on name what the Calabar can recommend it. Today now, the girl in Nigeria now, she just went for holidays. That Keke man, a woman's name one here. Keke, okay, in dream one now, okay, a hidden jabo. Okay, it's our hometown. Then Mother Lake and one we are very, very good. We are competitive in the world.
How many single about person was software developer?
You can imagine.
The other day I was even asking the architect. I've been asking now for a few months. I've not gotten a single recommendation name on architect.
Then
so at least when want this opportunity anyway, it will architect. Please recommend.
Okay, now in Aboli, where on IT school, cyber security, database.
I'm a single person will, like I said, software developer, network engineer, cyber security analyst, project manager. I'm a single able person. Maybe my calendar here, but now personally I'm
yeah, man, I can't at the same time. Yeah, man, in here. Or here, Boke Leku. Yeah, man, I can't here, but at the same time, yeah, man, in here. The truth is, we are not doing what we are supposed to do. by the time we start doing what we are supposed to do, ndị abụọ I think anyị amụga ndị mente ledosine wa aghọrọ ogedechani hụta mafia na ole wuru ogedechani ya akpa afịa ihe ka wacha ya akpa afịa ihe ka. Now because of that, even a good product, it will be marketable.
Yeah.
We don't hide it.
Yeah.
The only person that I respect till today in Agbo, and he has spoken, Joe Morgan led that ABT. Joe Morgan, whatever he is, God will bless that guy.
Amen.
He's a man to emulate. He has heard, but it's obvious nothing can latch on. And Nebo Europe, a little the highest paying job. Now, many people are wrong, and a just say Melekes and Ellen now. Onwe bokiru, we just say this and so que you can leka. Maybe you get ruga ke di John Law. Next week in Chanon Jen Agbo, Eruma Agbo. I think I can carry 2 days. If I want to, but I won't more now. And it's no more friends.
Yeah, who measure you so.
Massacre, grand canon, or money, women and other deals and carone. My prayer now, Chuku, this woman where you want this Dixie, let her use her power, her office, to do the needful.
Maybe is there a way you can get in touch with her?
They are trying to make a way for me to get in touch with her, but I'm not being that too effective.
Okay.
Reason being that government school, and all the men Okasaka men with her own interest. The man in Nigeria, don't forget to let Kasaka men here about sacrificial love. I know in Nigeria he men here some of the men sacrificial love.
You're not in Nigeria at all.
Bro, who the many already now. Ingo here match I do here, and the yearly for you, Nigeria. Yeah. Only women say any dilemma, but I believe no just can need it. If we winner, we're happy. But Abo Nigeria, was sacrificial love. Then everybody's one okay. Nay, on my here came Abo. I'm just praying to God. Let's see. Ebony, this guy, what is this guy called? Donald Peterson. Yeah. Nay, also no crazy back to the program. Nkaseka yewe maybe 2 hours or 3 hours twice in a week. No, 2 hours twice in a week. But onye oleke made that thing okay one passport. Onye oleke want that thing okay one passport. And police keep one down okay one police character. Yes. Okay one police character. Then all his detail character documented. Then police can pick here up anytime, any second. Then you can make sure in your le concern in here wa bien. You can secure into database. Then no one can transfer, no one can also can send it out, also can receive it. So come and send it. Hiburu ndi ahụ kasaka me ndi ahụ then ese ka die na bo God ngwa eji ihe ahụ ohike.
But my advice is try transfer some of the knowledge and also, like I said, also know you who I know name of open to show in here sometimes, but you give you like up. Try it in your own capacity. Also know you who can with the channel he is in that level, you know. Because I don't day a karima or in a you know.
Sure. Yeah, in Yoruba, you live on Yoruba, where someone do as well, mean with it. But and what they come out for lessons Yoruba when I hear you.
And then in 10 years' time, 20 years' time, 30 years' time, home development one side, if I wonder. It doesn't happen overnight now.
It doesn't happen overnight.
Here, not to she. I'm going to later now.
Yeah. But I think, but my prayer to create touch men to we want to buy a new year. I will try my best to see do some people who are more. Then on your Western West Circle, fine. We're mobilizing some people. What's no matter 5 or so. But though I'm not being like tribal. Sincerely, ndị agbọ ka nchana ihe neka.
Oh, when you hear the wrong area tribal. Oh, hear the wrong area tribal. Nike, well say, I will say a boy no be a con working. A lay a con working. So yeah, I want to hear the wrong area tribal. As long as you get a Maggie day on the other side, you have to be pro your side. I don't know you can get Maggie day on your zone, but you have to push your side now. So I will let issue. But now one problem is Maggie butchering the other. That problem on area.
Yeah, what you got an hour here.
But you have to say tribal you call when they host any car because actually tribal.
Yeah, I won't correct.
So yeah, I don't remember New Year.
Yeah, New Year, okay. Last week I was in Germany for my Christmas.
Okay.
Yeah, I was in Germany for Christmas. And I love one. Yeah. So I was very close to Czech Republic some days ago.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but
this year I'm planning to go to quite a few European countries.
It depends now. The time will be anytime I feel like I get during summer.
Across the year, because UK can race, so make have to come into making it like a Europe like that. And for the name Wareka racist.
No, it depends.
Because a general Spain, sometime many years ago, not just Spain, and a few racist attitudes noticing.
A side of Spain, KJ. You are not Spanish.
Man, no. A general Valencia.
Okay, the north.
Valencia and one other town around Valencia, I can join.
Spain, yakabo man. Spain, yakabo iflono. Spain is very, very easy to learn. Like Spanish.
I'm on the man. Yeah. You may train a ben loddy. I love him. Oh yeah, love the next day. Oh,
yes.
Only here to. Yes, only here. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, ano kumem by who made the train. Okoda very tight. Hey man. Also, when like this, somebody lala or ano kumem or cross user. So I noticed him on other things and I was like 4 days. Although hotel no Marco in all those countries, so I never really had interest in journey because Europe, UK, very close now. So if at all, no. But if anything, America, Canada need more than even my neighbors.
I like him in America.
I like America, but I like him in Canada.
No. Canada, Canada life, I can't even make a lumber.
I'm very quiet and
these people working, I don't know about Canada.
And their code is very cold.
Or they're too cold, but the code you can manage code as a person, but okay, can I long back in Canada? Okay, the guy by Canada can any lumber. BP bullet the guy.
And in the Nigeria Weibu's calling like that too because the country is very big, so very scattered.
Like Calgary, Abata. Nigerians say they buy Bulu, but even the Nigerians say border self like Regina Sakashiwa. Many of them want a boyfriend. We were boyfriend. That's the way I can do it. Yeah, magic people. You just go abroad now. You want your window. You go for an opportunity.
Okay, one.
Okay, one here. Okay, second bank. You go one now. Yeah, Yeah, see, young men hate Canada. Your many guests about any boyfriend there.
Because I only well.
I said, no, yeah, they can say BPK would person.
Just a John Romulo.
A money pool, and then walk Canada. The most men will be cool. They said, my father, no one okay as you book anymore. Lagoon, whenever he lagoon school. One catch up on the big gap and see when by. Okay, you want to care and buy, need. It won't lie we now. It won't lie we. But I know I can like it for. I like that country, Australia.
Australia, okay. Australia, I like Australia.
Yeah, I like Australia. I like New Zealand.
Well, the same side.
Or the close, yeah, the same side. Because those two areas, it's a local area. American, America, that shit.
Okay.
No, I can't live in that country. It's shit. And
and it's not as organized as people say sometimes. Yeah, it's not as organized or rough. Maybe the areas in Cheshire.
Ella's region, naturally, America generalized, that is their lifestyle. And with the racial, Americans are very, very racial. The black Americans were intimidated your way.
Yeah.
The Caucasians,
big problem.
Way. And these things are happening, and you like what Ninja and man. Remember, controversy not useful.
all the years in the UK, where you to name fake money. The first night in America, all don't know not here, where you fake money has changed.
Wow.
When they are lucky in a many when them way. And lucky in a energy next door, and they know kebab next door. When them who suspect a home, $100 bill could be or not go. When $80, 24, then 10, and the rest. So we butcher original 20, 2 fake 20s, and original 20. Yeah, $80 we get change. So I'm money here make. So when them are all suspect here. So KJ they know kebab just next door. Oh no, give that fake one a Kogo when I sign a fake. You know, I think we lost him. So yeah, America seems quite rough. Although some people say maybe the area and gen, maybe there are other posh areas. So guys, happy New Year, happy 2023. Like I said, if you want to join me on stage, feel free to join me on stage. Ijamaka Wisdom, happy New Year. I ran my live for almost 2 hours. This is my second live ever on this channel, and the longest one so far. I'm gonna want to join him on stage. Link in my chat. You click the whole link at home. Yeah, join you from any part of the world. I mean, actually, you see him is okay. At least 9 seconds no learn. So, say wish you no happy New Year. Happy New Year from everything a car. I mean, no way okay, subscribe. Just that subscribe. All you need, I think you just need a Gmail account. So I know some people in fact, most people in our channel we can subscribe. According to the analytics, most of all know the channel on the subscribe. So just many the videos, I enjoy the videos. Just subscribe, join the family. We're over 5,000 now. This year, I'm targeting Kebuche. Mama, like a Kebuche target like that. So make him targeting Kebuche. Mbuche 100,000 subscribers this year. That'll be very optimistic from 5K. So anyway, subscribe and join the family. Yeah, so let me know what you want to see in Ikaland this year. What do you want to see in Ikaland this year? And what do you want to see from everything in Ika? Yeah, unwilling video since. So what type of video would you like to see? Maybe I'll do that in another live. And like I said, this is almost 2 hours of being live. If you don't want to come on stage, that's fine. I will look to start rounding up. I hope you're having a great new year, a great 2023. Ndị ka bụ ndị Igbo or ndị Benin. That person also stated the rumor. To Niger, how you doing?
Well, good. Happy New Year's, and thank you for having me on.
Happy New Year.
Yeah. Regarding the topic about what we would like to see, Agbo and Daika area, I've seen a lot of improvements. I saw the train line coming through there. The road networks are improving. But the last time I drove past that area, one of the things I saw that I found a little bit uncomfortable was the level of rubbish you see on the sides of the roads. So some level of sanitation needs to be improved there. Well, that's more of a petty gripe, but I think that's also important because the way they perceive your area, it depends on how you see the rubbish and how people take care of their environment. And in terms of development, I would say they may want to start thinking about technology-based this economy in that region, because technology doesn't have borders. It doesn't care. If you can develop technical expertise in your region, generally you tend to be able to have things to export. And the Agbo economy and environment will be better off. And I don't know how many technical schools they have there. But I would like to see more of that kind of, because I find that a lot of people leave Agbo. That if the young people, this Jackpot syndrome and all that, so they want to leave. But a lot of things are positive in Agbo, but it doesn't seem to be enough. So you need to create some kind of economy that keeps them there. And I think technology is one of them that they can gain from. It's not like there's oil in Agbo. We can't rely entirely on national allocation. So I think technology is one of the key ones they could look into. Farming, I would like to see improvement. Power supply, I don't know about power supply. I think power supply know about.
Power supply is not great now.
They can look to improve that. You see, it costs about $11 million to buy a mobile power plant that can power 160,000 homes. $11 million. I'm sure we have billionaires in Agbo, Ovia, and all of them. Why have they not done these things? So somebody needs to.
I mean, that nobody's just going to spend $11 million without some form of return, right?
Nobody will, but it's your hometown. There are certain things that is based on pride to an extent. If I have $1 billion and it's going to cost me $11 million to buy a mobile power plant, and then you can hand over the stuff to the local, leaders to basically maintain it. Technically, I don't see why, because I think these people, they do spray a lot of money in parties and all the rest. So, and we have a lot of them. Mayfield is enough from there. We have a lot of them. We have so 120,000 homes. You can give them 24/7 power supply. I would like to see those sort of improvements in Agbo too, because you can set an example that the next door neighbors will copy, and the next they will start copying it if one person does it right. You see what I mean? So
where are you from? You seem to know Agbo well.
I'm from that region now. I'm from that region, and I'm from the south side. I'm mixed, you see. So I'm not only from Agbo, but I grew up in Agbo too. I went to Agbo. We always went to Agbo for Christmas and all that. So Mom quite aso Agbo ekere, but so I learned a bit about Agbo. We used to hang around those areas in went to the bushes to go and have palm wine and all the rest. So we've been around. So, but
you definitely dropped some good points, especially around the technological stuff, manufacturing. I think that's one thing that Agbo can definitely do this year. If only some industries, manufacturing companies can be put in Agbo. Like I keep saying, even if it's slippers they are manufacturing, even if it's plastic containers, Agbo don't seem to have a lot of manufacturing companies, and obviously that's impacting on employment and all that kind of
Yes.
stuff. And
Yeah.
like you said, exporting things out that people will be looking for to come to buy in Agbo or depending on Agbo to produce. So,
Yes.
I mean, obviously it's not just on government, but it's a business opportunity for the
Individuals,
private sector as well, to make money.
Yeah.
Opportunity equals, anything
Yeah.
that is lacking equals opportunity to make money. So,
How about security in Agbo? How is it?
people usually say Agbo is generally peaceful. Obviously, there was a time where there's rumors of kidnapping, all that kind of stuff, but that's maybe a year ago, but that seemed to have kind of evaporated. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm hearing that they've just completed army barracks in Agbo as well. So hopefully that helps in at least making the
Reducing
place a bit more secure.
insecurity.
Yeah. Some of the police stations, I heard that, I think it was Jim actually, built a new building for them and donated cars. And then there's this Agbo Vigilante. I think they
Yeah,
call
that's
it
good.
Agbo Raihi or something like that. So I hear a bit of this kind of stuff. So I don't really hear a lot of insecurity issues. Like, obviously, from time to time you hear one or two things, but I don't hear it like all the time here.
Yeah, I think there's some truth to that, because I myself have not had a lot of issues. I've had people that went there recently. They are not complaining about the insecurity significantly. There was some time ago, about 6 years ago or so, they were talking about it a bit further back, but now it seems to have calmed down. My only concern now is that Agbo, to be fair, there's a lot you can say that is positive in Agbo. I personally, when I came to Nigeria recently, I traveled many places. Agbo is one of the areas you can see that a lot of things have improved. The road, train lines, all kinds of things. I've seen a lot of improvement. Even in the Agbo B areas, you see the roads that they've done a lot of the roads up. So there's a lot of improvements there.
There's a lot of new roads. I mean, I just came back from Nigeria in November. There's a lot of new roads. The only thing people are saying is the durability or the quality of those roads.
Yes.
It seemed like they just did the road for doing sake, just kind of short term, let it be that they've done roads. People are saying that the quota, the asphalt, I don't know,
very light.
It's not actually thick enough.
Office level.
Yeah, I'm saying that within the next 2 to 3 years, maybe people say within two rainy seasons that it will be. So hopefully that is not the case. But there seems to have been even my own street has been tarred. That street was becoming very bad. So it's getting there. Obviously, a lot of roads are still bad, but compared to before, there is a little bit of improvement. Yes.
Yeah, I see some of your videos. You are doing a good job. I think you should keep at it, and I really applaud you for. I'm seeing some parts of Agbo that I didn't know existed.
Okay, thank you.
So those things are very useful for people to be seeing, because it gives one an idea of what is happening and the improvements that are taking place. And I will say Agbo is one of the overachieving areas in Delta and in other parts of the country. Because when I was there, I saw improvement in many parts of the country, but Agbo one surprised me more because it was quite significant improvements that I saw there. And if they want to trap a lot of these industries and grow further, I think they want to look into tech. Tech is one of those areas. If they look into it and start building a reserve base there, then they can specialize in one area that everybody will be coming in and requiring them. And I guess to do that, the easiest way to go about it, if I was advising, is to look at the technical institutions there, like education system.
I was going to come back. Sorry to cut you because I forgot last time. Let me not forget this time. You asked about technical schools. There is Agbo Tech. I don't know of any other technical school. And recently, there seems to have been quite a bit of money invested in Agbo Tech, although I'm not seeing any outcome. On top of that, there is this really bad erosion happening around Uromi Junction, which is around the Agbo Tech area. So I'm not sure how that is impacting that area per se. So in terms of the tech you were mentioning, yes, there's about tech. Although I only hear it by name, I'm not seeing a lot of outcome from it.
Yeah.
If you get what I mean.
Yeah. I think what they can do is build a kind of community around that area of tech. This thing, if they pursue that strongly, because you have to think 10, 20 years ahead, and where the country is going, and what's Agbo's place in the whole puzzle. And if you want to start doing that, you want to start early now, because then the other areas are competing for some of all these things, and people that can project into the future can be able to say, you know what, I want Agbo in 20 years to be one of the forefront of so and so technology in Nigeria. And so that would be a good way to go about some of all these things. And then but I say Agbo people have a lot to be proud of. I don't know how they fully achieved all these things, because I would say Agbo, they are overachievers. Come on, you have to. If you look at the entire country, Agbo produces some of the renowned Nigerians out there. CBN governor from Agbo, I think I think defense minister or something like that.
Chief of defense staff.
Yeah, from that area. It's like, what is that? Agbo is producing quite a lot of people. So,
and of course, the governor as well.
Imagine that we can make a lot of things count if we put our head together and project. Because Agbo could be very, very significant. I'm personally, I was impressed. So I think we can all do more. And we have very, very talented people in that. There's something about Agbo. I don't know what it is. There's something there.
There's definitely something about Agbo. Agbo used to be a very, very important town, a very critical town, but it seemed like it went down. But like you said, it seems to be coming back up again, especially with some of the key people we have, across the place. So, like you said, and you just nailed the point, we really need to harness, this opportunity to not let it go past. Because, when are we ever going to have a CBN governor, a state governor, the CEO of one of the top banks in the country, Zenith, chief of defense staff, which by ranking is the most senior military personnel in Nigeria, official in Nigeria. So I have all these things like at the same time. So and then obviously there's Nduka Boybena, owner of one of the biggest newspapers and TV stations in the country, This Day and Arise News. Wow. So we really have to use this opportunity to project, like you said again, into the next 20-30 years and onwards. Otherwise, the glory. And we also have a young king, who is very, very exposed and wants to do well. So we definitely need to harness it. And in terms of the overachieving, you said, you make a great point, because yes, when I also look at other places, we're not saying it's great and it's perfect and everything is fine, but what sometimes you look at is the rate of growth. Yes. Like now, maybe the last, say, 8 years versus the previous, say, 20. If you know what I mean.
Exactly,
the rate of growth compared to other places, rate of growth. Obviously, it's not better than Warri, but if you look at the rate at which it's grown compared to the rate,
it was before. It's quite high now. The train station I saw in Agbo, I think it was on your channel, I saw it. I was like, this train station is better looking than the one I see in my local area in London, that is very, that tells you that the movement that is going on in the country. And they say there's movement that is going on. People are doing some good work out there, and we just need to harness it and, take it to the next level.
One key thing before, and obviously now we have a university, as you are aware. So University of Delta is in Agbo, with a full faculty. I know they have not built some of the buildings. But one key thing that I really think, at least before this governor leaves, before his tenure finishes, is a standard hospital. That one is like, I know in many places across Nigeria they don't have standard hospitals, but at least that we had a governor that used to be a doctor, 2 of his children are doctors. He just needs to, before he goes, I know it's like a day to him leaving now, something like that. If he can really establish a strong medical facility. We have a central hospital that I think CBN invested about 5 billion recently in the Central Hospital in Agbo. I don't know if you're aware. Yeah, 5 billion was channeled to that place.
Wow.
I haven't seen much. I've seen a few buildings prop up in the last, say, 2 years as a result of that. But I heard that the mortuary has been changed, all that kind of stuff. So we definitely need a hospital in Agbo that is like good standard.
That mortuary, needs to be improved upon. I remember going there too, so something needs to be improved upon on that one. I think you are right regarding the medical stuff. If they can improve, you see, everything is this is what I mean about projecting into the future. You can, if you are smart, somebody can say, you know what, let's build a world-class hospital here. You can invite medical tourism to Agbo from other neighboring
because there was a time, I think it was about a year ago, and there was gas explosion. There was a gas cylinder explosion, and the hospital there could not handle it. People had to go all the way to UBTH in Benin or FMC Asaba. So it was embarrassing that there was a gas explosion and people had to travel 30 minutes, 60 minutes somewhere else to look for a hospital.
Yeah. You see, that's thinking, and this is where, because a lot of our sons and daughters have left, the best minds. I've seen many of them in UK here. So if they like put head together and come up with a plan, if you tap into the health tourism a lot of Nigerians have, you can build a world-class hospital there and invite people, drag people from other regions to come and, because if you want Agbo to really be great, you have to do something that brings people there. That's what it needs. It's like Benin was great, very great once, and a lot you heard about all the things that happened in Benin recently. There are women and all. So, but these things can be reversed. After all, their forefathers, they were once great. They are still the same people. They have to just tap into it and come up with ideas that are going to encourage growth and encourage those areas to really be what they were meant to be. Which are great areas for people to do things and development and activities, different stuff. So that medical one, I think it's a good idea. It's one of those areas you talk about tech, but the medical one is another one. I don't know. You said we had a governor that was into medical stuff. It's just that to do it at a level that invites medical tourism, you need to build a world-class hospital, and that takes a lot of resources.
To be honest with you, it doesn't necessarily need to be world-class.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think UBTH is world-class. Do you get what I mean? If we're talking world-class.
You mean the one in Benin?
Yeah.
I
I don't think FMC Asaba will be world-class. Do you get what I mean? But what I'm thinking is something at the level of UBTH, at least in Agbo.
Yes.
Do you get? Something at the level of FMC Asaba, in Agbo. I mean, because Agbo is quite central. Apart from, like you said as well, apart from doing it, because it's not just for Agbo people. Agbo is central. Like, if you're going anywhere from the southwest to the southeast by road, you go through Agbo.
Yes.
You will go through Rumi Junction. If you are coming from Abuja, you are going to say south, Warri, all those areas, you are likely to go through Agbo.
Yes.
So, and obviously traveling by road, people may be having to stop there, all that kind of stuff. You need a good medical facility there. So it's not just for people who are resident there, but also people who are traveling through that place. Because if, God forbid, anything happens around there, then they have to travel all the way somewhere else.
True.
Which is not good,
Yeah, you are very correct on that. I think you do have a good head on your. Are you engaged with the Agbo community currently? Because it sounds like you're in the West too.
Yeah, I'm in London. I live in London, but I do go home mainly because of everything Eka. Yeah, okay. I took it as a passion to showcase Agbo and Eka land as a whole, because for a few years all I was seeing online were negative news. Either bicycle jump person, somebody stole Okada, somebody took someone's wife, burial here, burial there, burial here, burial there.
Burial. Yeah.
That's all I was seeing on Facebook and YouTube and all the other places. So I thought, no, there's more to Agbo than this. So let me try and showcase some of the good things in Agbo. that's what gave birth to everything it can. So yeah,
I
very
appreciate it. I
yeah.
appreciate it, and because seeing some of the videos, were you the one that showed the ROA areas in Agbo?
The DDPA, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. You see, those were really nice buildings there. In those, man, you are doing a good job of those things. You know, it tells you what is going on, and I believe it because I've seen some of it when I was in Agbo, so
Yeah.
it's really good. And yeah, well, however anybody can contribute, let them contribute, and I'm sure people are watching. I'm not the only one watching. They are seeing what you are showing people out there, and things are going to improve because just like we are improving Agbo. Benin people are improving Benin. Warri people are improving Warri. Before it, Nigeria is going to transform. That's how we do these
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
So
We
yeah,
have to be optimistic and do the little we can gradually. Yeah.
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 Oyeka, I don't know because we have
Yeah.
been talking.
Yeah, it's okay.
Just
Oyeka,
ignore
welcome
that.
on stage. How you doing?
I'm fine. Good evening from my side.
Good evening. Happy New Year.
I wish you same, brother.
Yeah. The volume is a bit low, although we can hear you, but it's a bit low.
Sorry?
I said the volume is a little bit low. If there's a way to increase it, try to increase it.
Because I'm not using my phone.
If not, it's okay. I think we can manage because I can hear you.
Okay. Yes, but let me take you just a moment.
Okay, that's fine.
So yeah, but I'm glad that there's not a lot of security issues because there was a time we were hearing a lot about cult team. Do you have any idea about where that is now?
Yeah, I don't know if you saw the video I did. There's one video, obviously, I wasn't there to film it, but I compiled a few videos where the traditionalists came together and put down a curse on everybody causing trouble. Did you see that video?
No, I didn't. Wow, on your channel?
Oh yeah, so there was on my channel. Yeah, so obviously there was a time where there were a lot of apparent cult killings and all manner of stuff. So after a while, the then of Agbo Kingdom asked the traditionalists from all across Agbo, and they all came together at Palace Junction, and they laid a curse on anybody causing issues and disturbing the peace of Agbo. Obviously, I'm not in Agbo to verify, but since that time, I've not heard any of those stories again.
Wow, that is.
Yeah.
I have to give it to that guy. I have to give it to the day on this one because that is quite a powerful thing to do.
And the Obi of Owa did the same, although I didn't cover that on my channel, but another channel did. The Obi of Owa did the same. I think it was like a week or a few days after. So they also gathered, I think it was at Oweke Junction or somewhere in Owa, and they also laid curses in a similar way.
Yeah, that is solid. You see, that is traditional leaders taking initiative because a lot of people, no matter what they like to think that they don't believe in traditional norms, they will think twice.
Yeah.
Think twice before they go and start misbehaving after that. And obviously, the vigilante is also useful to have in place because security is vital. If you want to make this and have people like you, and there are a lot of retirees in the UK that are from Nigeria that want to come back home, but they can't. They are worried about security concerns. So those are the kind of things. If you fix it, you see the growth, and maybe that's partly responsible for what I'm seeing already. I'm impressed. He's asked for improvement, but we also have to be grateful for the improvement that I've seen on the ground in Agbo. People, when I was there, people were saying that it's Okowa. I knew who Okowa was. I didn't know who he was. So the people were using those terms like Okowa or the governor. Somebody said something about the governor did it.
Okowa is
the previous governor. Yeah, they were governor. I don't know whether it was the one or whether it was the previous one they were referring to. But all I knew was that I saw a lot of improvements everywhere. And and you said it. Agbo is traveled to quite a lot of this in logistics in Nigeria. There, where you have to go through Agbo, so you can always capitalize on that to grow the economy even further. One thing you can say for sure is that the fact that Agbo, that small town, is generating such quite a lot of high-ranking Nigerians. It tells you that there's something there. there is something there. They are overrepresented. We are literally overrepresented compared to other areas.
It is overrepresented. Yeah, you'll be
And even
surprised,
here
and there are many more that you don't even hear about because Agbo and Ika people in general, they tend to be quite quiet or like under the radar. And even by starting this channel, I'm even hearing of some people that I've never heard about in my life that are in some big positions, in boards, in some of the big banks we know in Nigeria, even around the world, in some big positions. But you never hear about them or even know that, or you might know them, but you don't know that they're from Agbo. So. But my vision is to try to showcase them more because we can't be hiding too much. We have to inspire other people, to do the same.
Exactly. The younger generation that seem to be, there was a period of traveling a lot. Some of them to South Africa, just running away from Agbo. A lot of them are in Lagos. So it's good to
thinking nothing good can come out of here, so they have to run away. Yeah.
Exactly. But the people that came out of Agbo, they are actually high achievers. A lot of Agbo people are high achievers. They go on to do a lot of things overseas. Even the ones that are not educated still achieve something. And so they do very well. Like in the UK now, there was a time I met some people and 3 businessmen, Nigerians. All of them are within Agbo and Benin, just that, all of them. Big businessmen. I was like, what are the odds? The entire Nigeria, 3 of you are all from the same area.
Is that Bendel? That Bendel factor now?
Yeah, there's something there, man. There's something in terms of business and our ability to innovate and do certain things. I think, if I'm not remember, there was one guy too that was into robotics in the UK that was also from that region. I was like, the numbers just keep climbing. There was a time they even did a test in the UK to find out the smartest family in the UK. It turns out that the guy was in Benin, from Benin. He just close to this, I think, Urumi area, what they call it. So that region, there's something there that we don't fully appreciate as a people from that region. And but we are seeing it. It's there in front of our face. Look at Ovia, look at the Mayfield, look at the defense minister. Look at all of them. We are punching above our weight in that Nigeria, and it's all. And I think the OB is doing what he can do from what you just described. That thing he did for security, I really appreciate that. And it's just to build on top of one achievement after the other. Before you know it, I hope the leaders are having an overarching plan. They need to have a plan. I don't know what
they have to. That security one is like extremely important because if you go to Agbo now, a lot of, Joe Morgan said this as well, a lot of maybe businesses, especially like leisure businesses, like lounges, restaurants, beer parlors, and are springing up. Yeah. Obviously, when there are security issues, the first thing, as you know now in Nigeria, is they put a curfew. So once there's a curfew, that night business, bam,
goes away.
Yeah, so security is absolutely important.
Power supply security, because with power supply, it reduces security a little bit.
Automatically, if a place is lit up, there is less crime in that place.
Yes. You see, those are the kind of things we need to build upon in Agbo. You are going to see improvement, and you will see that lives will start improving. People will start feeling more, because if my standard is, if our fellow Nigerians can walk out on the street in the middle of the night and feel safe, you have done your job in terms of security. And
sometimes, I was telling someone the other day, sometimes you don't even need the police. There are some areas that these are bad areas. All you need to do is put street light there. Make sure that there's light there all the time. And watch the crime reduce.
It's true. And it was you. One other guy went to Agbo and was asking people questions about Agbo at night. I noticed that it was relatively dark, but they had some street light there, and it was at night. And they were engaging and talking to him, even if it was at night. So those things good. They build upon it. See, it's hard to criticize Agbo compared to what Nigeria is doing, because
around that Baleke Junction, that old Lagos Saba Road, we interviewed some business people, and they said that just the street light alone has made them have these businesses.
You see,
because without the street light, that they would not be here.
It's true because they will
So
go inside.
all government needed to do is to have street lights, make sure it's working. The business people they will come up. You don't need to give them capital or give them. They will work themselves out.
I also heard that I think not even heard the legislative Nigerian legislative made electricity. They've taken it out of the exclusive list now, where you're allowed to generate electricity now. So that is another aspect that the Agbo leaders need to think about, because I talked about I've already looked into mobile power plants. And clearly,
I didn't even know. I mean, I got that information from you. I didn't even know that it's $11 million. Power. You said 160,000 homes.
Yes.
So yeah. I didn't even know that. The whole of Ika land. I might be wrong on this, but as far as I know, the whole of it, that's Ika South and Ika Northeast local government areas. The population is only 400 and something thousand people.
You see that? So
how many
thousand homes do they have? Exactly. How many thousand homes do they have? So you can power it 24/7, and it's not like federal government is not bringing electricity. You just use it to augment it. Whenever they take light, you power up the mobile power plant and be 24/7 power supply. And that way, you will start seeing that anybody that comes to Agbo, they will not want to leave, because they know that they have 24/7, they have internet, they have everything. Why would they want to leave?
Yeah.
They don't want to go to the next.
And even business-wise, like earlier on, my challenge was why will anyone do it if they won't get some? You can monetize it. Exactly. You're not gonna get your money in a year, but if in 10 years you can get your money back, your capital back, and then start making profit from year 11 for the rest of your life, then it's not a bad deal, is it?
And that is what the leaders of the state can incentivize, because you can encourage businesses that, you know what, you do this, we are going to help back you up, and then when you are strong enough, you can go on your own and start making money. You can assure the businessmen that they are going to get their money back. Because it's $11 million. Even if you take $1 from every Agbo person every year, you are going to still make up that money. You did say 400,000 every year. You're still going to
460,000.
And if you take $1 a month, which is how much? 600 something naira or 700 something naira a month. You're going to get 12 naira a year, and $12 a year. You're going to generate the money to pay for the mobile power plant back. The gain from it will surpass.
Oh, definitely.
24/7 power supply. How many places can have it in Nigeria? So anybody that comes to Agbo who don't want to leave, because they don't want to leave Agbo and go to a town and get 24/7 power supply. So you're going to invite people to come in and spend their money in Agbo. So there are so many ways to.
Hello, can you hear me?
Road. Yeah,
Onyeka, we can hear you now. Yes. Onyeka, we can hear you now.
You can go ahead.
It looks like he cannot hear us. But
his sound is clear, but his speaker has gone a bit wonky.
Yeah. Onyeka, we can hear you now. I don't know what's happening.
It's probably in Agbo, or in Nigeria.
Not talking Nigeria is not great.
It's not. You see, that's the thing. Those are
another opportunity.
Yeah, that's an opportunity. If you want to encourage people to stay in Agbo, you make all those things available, and you see that they'll start staying.
There's this internet I heard in Lagos, although I can't vouch for it, but I heard that it's quite good. Is it SpectraNet or something? Like, it's a private Wi-Fi provider. I don't know if they do
SpectraNet. Yeah, I know of SpectraNet. I use SpectraNet, and there's SpectraNet in Abuja. I don't see in Agbo though. But MTN,
is it good? Is their service good?
Yeah, SpectraNet is good. Yeah, it's good. I think it serves us well. I have to admit that.
Okay.
But because of the way Nigeria is, you always want to have SpectraNet and MTN as a backup in case one of them goes off. But I heard that Elon Musk is coming in with I've forgotten what's the name of this thing. Internet this thing.
It's not SpaceX. What's it called?
It's a Wi-Fi.
But his internet something. Yes.
Yeah. Elon Musk. Yeah. So if he does that, Nigeria, Agbo can have access to high-speed broadband. You just have
Because
to,
that one, I think Elon Musk, you don't need like individual masts and stuff. It connects
you
straight to
just
satellite.
you just have to buy its own antenna. Then you are straight up. You're connected directly.
Okay.
So as much as for security reasons, I don't appreciate it for Nigerians to be using foreign routers or something like that. But for the case in terms of bringing internet to the masses, I think it's a good thing. It might the price range might be too high for Agbo to individually afford. This is where the authorities can come in and say we'll subsidize it to an extent just to stimulate growth. Because if you have an area where they have internet, they have power supply, people will not leave. They will not leave that town. They will want to stay in that town. Why?
Yeah.
Why would you want to go anywhere else? So that you go and start paying higher rent somewhere else? No, they will not, so they will not want to go somewhere else to go and pay higher rent and supply to proper internet. So you can stimulate growth in Agbo just by doing some of all these basic things.
So, at least some of the key things we talk about now is obviously you talked about the technology side. There is the healthcare, there is power supply, and there is okay. Let's group Wi-Fi or internet under technology.
Internet, under technology.
Yes. So technology, electricity, and healthcare.
Yes.
And some of these things are low-hanging fruits that can be resolved very quickly.
That's my point. That's why, because all this, when I look into them, because you brought the health one out, it's relatively low hanging fruit. It's easy to solve. And the power one, in the context of Nigeria, even the House of Legislative has made it easier. Just in the last couple of months, they removed it from the exclusively, so we can generate our own power and power our 24/7. And 360 days a year, and you don't even need to power it entirely by yourself because the federal government is still supplying power. It's just when there is power outage, you just turn your own on, and then the people will just pay extra or however you get the resources to support it. You got that, but if you give people 24/7 power supply, they are willing to contribute to it. I believe so.
Yes,
they'll be willing to contribute to it. So you do those sort of things, and like you said, low hanging fruit. Why not do it? The leadership, if you someone like you was on the ground now, you probably be able to push these ideas forward. If I was in the ground, I would be able to do it. But who is going to do it on the ground? That's the thing. Who's going to do it on the ground? The OB has to be listening to this. It is and push one thing, because if I was like the OB, I would be pushing one agenda, maybe every 6 months or every year. One agenda.
Just one thing. Just focus on saying, I want a teaching hospital in Agbo.
Exactly.
And just focus on that for a year. Teaching hospital, just one thing. And I don't see that is not achievable. Very, very achievable. I mean, like I said, CBN, I think, I don't know, maybe some, but as far as I know, 5 billion was channeled to that hospital. 5 billion should be enough to build a teaching hospital, even from scratch.
Yeah. It's true. Some of all these things. If I was in Agbo, like if I have the opportunity to meet the OB or whoever is, I don't know who else you can meet that is in charge of Agbo other than him. Otherwise, you could be going to the governor. Whenever you go to the governor, you are talking about the state. You're like, oh, Agbo is not the only state, the only town. So
there's a house of rep. There's a house of rep representing each local government, I think. So.
Exactly. You see, such people.
House of Assembly. Sorry. Yeah,
because if you want to meet them and you discuss some of all these things with them, then you want to be the right person that is also ambitious for Agbo. Because some people are just not interested in this sort of thing. They have their own priorities. Not necessarily bad priorities, but they have their own. So, but if you have something
sometimes when something is, maybe when light is not shining or something, people can get away with it, away with not doing anything about it.
Exactly.
Okay, let me give you an example. Somewhere like Lagos now, if you don't perform as a state governor in Lagos, everybody will know. Because there are a lot of videos about Lagos. People are coming into Lagos a lot, so people will be able to say that this guy not do anything or this or that and that. But there are some states or some areas that light is not shining to, attention is not on them. So government can kind of get away with not doing anything in those areas because there's not attention there.
You
Do
see?
you get what I mean?
Yeah.
But if there's attention somewhere, like Abuja now or whatever, or some key areas, like you almost have to do something. So
you have to move. Yeah.
what I'm hoping is that with everything you can, other YouTube channels, that obviously I'm not trying to overestimate the impact, but I'm hoping that it contributes a little tiny bit in shining light in that area, so people are motivated more to do something. Because I will fly drone on that road now. So if the road is bad, the drone will capture the bad road.
Exactly.
I will on my camera and my light in that market. So if the market is bad, it will show that the market in your place is bad, though. So yeah.
I think don't underestimate what you do. I think some of the things you do is very important. I think what I find is that when you have these type of discussions and you show this type of things, there are leaders are looking. They are not. Their children are looking. Maybe not the leader. The children is looking. And you heard about what Tinubu was saying recently, that when he looks online, the installs he gets because of using the internet, it tells you they check. They do check.
They check. They act like they don't, but they actually
do.
Yeah.
They do. Most of their so-called ideas is because they are tapping into what is popular. When they say they have this idea and all, so they listen. If our leaders check online and that this is what they're talking about, this is what they want, they might start looking into doing those type of things. And they are even if they are not doing it themselves, but they are more likely to listen to somebody that walks into the office and propose the idea to them then, because they'll say, "Oh no, I've had somebody talk about this. Into this guy a little bit more." You see what I mean? So it's a good. That's how the whole thing fits on itself. And I think the kind of work you are doing is important and is vital. This is how people consume information now, and it's important that people that are from that region, if they check a car, somebody's popping up and showing them things that are actually relevant and current on the ground. Because I'm always happy to see that, because before you don't see those sort of things. When I saw, some of the videos and the areas, hotels and things that are in Agbo, I was like, whoa, nobody was doing this before. It's good that somebody did these things, and I might not hear now talking to you because of it. So you are important, and don't underestimate that. You'll be surprised. People that will be using your video to say, "You saw what that guy showed us the other day. You should do, you should do this." And you are not doing it. Seriously, they do those things and they listen to all these ideas. And if I was on the ground in Agbo, I would like to meet one of these people and just talk to them, or even just submit a document about, maybe you guys should be thinking 20 years ahead. What is your plan? Maybe you should be thinking 1 year at a time, and have the people that matter buy into it, that are going to do this thing. If they buy into it, you'll see the development, and Agbo will not look back.
Yeah, and even for private individuals as well. You make a great point. Well, in addition to that, even for private individuals, there might be people who are abroad for a long time. They're thinking, "Oh, Agbo is bush," or "I can't go back and do anything there." But when they see, somebody that lives in Canada built a hotel there, and this is the hotel, so maybe they might be inspired to also build a hotel, or build a restaurant, or build a company, or build a house, or visit, or something. So, that is the aim of all those things. That's really the aim.
That Elon Musk thing, let me check what they said. I think it says Elon Musk, Nigeria's internet service launch grabs rivals. So that Elon Musk thing, I think it's one of those areas that Agbo people need to keep an eye on. Because if
that internet is very important, because sorry to cut you here, I'll just round up now. Sorry to cut you. So when I was in Nigeria, I wanted to do a few lives so I can show something live, but the internet was not good. So in Nigeria, to do, even I think a few days ago, I was watching Joe Morgan's 25th anniversary live stream. He was breaking a lot. Obviously, it's not his fault, it's the internet. Because the internet is not reliable. When I was there, I wanted to stream some things live, and it was a big challenge. So if there was internet, and this is not because I couldn't pay for it, obviously.
Yeah, exactly.
If there's, some people can pay for it. Obviously, if you're desperate. Yeah, but you can't access it. Sometimes you have the money to buy that thing, but you don't. It's something is not available. I even bought a Wi-Fi. I had my normal phone internet. I bought an additional like Wi-Fi modem, but it
Yes.
still wasn't sufficient
Exactly.
for this.
Yeah, I'm frustrated with that kind of problem in Nigeria a lot. In Nigeria, where it's some things you are doing, like in Abuja, they will tell you electric bill is 7,000 naira a month. I was like, you know what? I will be willing to pay 5 times that if you just give me 24/7 power supply. You should
Yeah.
have paid 10 times
Yeah.
that. But they are
Yeah.
not supplying you. It's like you keep buying generator after generator. You know,
Yeah.
it's no way to live shit. So, and that's the problem. Sometimes money cannot get you your solution in Nigeria. No matter how
It's like
much
the
money-
healthcare we're talking about. No matter how much you have, if God forbid anything happens in Ambo, your money is not going to save you, because sometimes the difference in living and surviving might be 30 minutes. And
Exactly.
if in 30 minutes you can't find yourself in a very good hospital, this is not about money. You just cannot find yourself there unless money is going to make you disappear and appear in a London hospital.
It's not. You're done for. That's a very good point there. That is the thing, and this is why if they pay attention, like when this type of technology shows up in Nigeria, if you are one of the first to grab it and start using it, then you start finding that it's going to invite businesses and stuff to go, because it's not too expensive. You can group it where and I think that is what might happen, where you see these internet service providers, they'll buy a lot of discs from Elon Musk and route people through it and say
that's what they should do to keep the safety or whatever the security issue you were talking about. So it's not so.
Yeah.
I mean, because I think it's an important aspect of the, if you like, economy. Yeah, it's like similar to electricity. You don't really want. I know in the UK, for example, I think you have a lot of French companies like Eon running some stuff, but you really don't want to leave these things in the hands of foreigners.
Yeah. I'm glad you picked up on that, because that insecurity aspect, my concern is that the consumption, the way our Nigerians are consuming social media is very high. And remember, social media is not designed for us. It was designed for Western people in mind. And their ideas are for them. But because our people are buying into it, you can see now, even it affects Western people, for crying out. Like Instagram, you see what it does to some women here, some girls here. So it affects them badly. And our women start buying into all this thing. Our men start buying into some of these expectations that they cannot. It could lead to disaffection. It could lead to feeling bad, because what tends to create this idea of tension in society is inequality. Not necessarily that, because if everybody is suffering, you don't tend to create that much problem. It's when some are enjoying and some are. So if you have Western people, and I get too many Western people enjoying and they are suffering, a lot is circulating through the society. You find that unhappiness will increase. And I feel like in Nigeria right now, you know this thing in the UK now, where they say the fear of crime has gone up, but crime rate has gone down. You see that? So the two are disjointed. So you can see that in Nigeria, physically on the ground, if you look at Nigeria physically on the ground, Nigeria is more developed today than it was 10 years ago. But people are far less happy today than 10 years ago. You see, so it tells you that where is that coming from? I think partly, is insecurity, but I think also maybe 10-20% of it is contributed to the fact that many of them are exposed to the internet, and a lot of them are exposed to this Japa syndrome now. The Japa syndrome is not that we created it; it's the West that created it, because they are the ones inviting them over. You see that? So we are not.
I heard recently they're advertising for teachers from Nigeria of dangling 25k, 30k, yeah.
Can you imagine that? That is so seductive. Now, what are you going to do? That's a lot of money for the Nigerian teacher. Jesus
Maybe
Christ.
the teacher that they have been owing for 6 months and the salary is only 30k or 40k. Of course, they're going to.
Imagine that. They don't even get their salary even on time. Somebody is offering them all this money. They want to run. And, my problem with our leaders when that stuff comes in is that they are not taking consequences.
Yeah.
If your people have to go, how do you tap into that? Because they are earning money every time they are there.
That's just teachers. Imagine doctors. You know how many doctors I don't take it that I know many people But even me that don't know many people, last year alone, so many doctors and nurses that left Nigeria for the UK that I know one on one.
Hey, you see that? You see what I mean? The UK every year for the last 20 or so years, the rate of Nigerians coming to the UK is around 5-10% increase. You know, around 5-10,000. Last year alone, 63,000 came into the UK. 1 year. That's the highest in record. And God knows what will
Most
happen
of
this year.
which are, if you like, professionals, so doctors,
Professionals of our
nurses,
best.
mental health nurses, other living a place that is already
Nigeria.
low. Is already
Yes.
low on those professionals.
Yes. Is it not sad? Is it not sad? Yeah, we bring oil from the ground, and half of it is stolen, and the money is put in West, and then we sell the oil to them. The money they pay us, they don't even pay us all the money back, and then we take the money that they pay us to buy petrol from them again.
Yes.
Then when we buy the petrol, you bring it to Nigeria. Then the Nigerian government take the little money they have to pay subsidies for that petrol. Then the petrol is stolen and overseas to go and sell, and it ends up in Western markets again. Then the change. Let me finish the analogy because it's so pathetic. Then the little change Nigerian government have, they used to educate their people, and the best minds still go and serve them again. It's like you wonder why our country is suffering. It's not by actual thing is designed to feed other people. It's not helping us. And that is the thing. That's why we need to start manufacturing, need to start making stuff. The truth is our leaders know that now. I think they are beginning to pick up on that. A few months ago, Nigeria refused Elon Musk lithium mining because they told Elon Musk that he needs to manufacture the batteries in Nigeria. He didn't want to do that. So they're like, okay, go then. You don't want to manufacture it, go then. So because that is what you need to really make money. Because tomorrow, if they take that lithium out of Nigeria, they're going to use it to manufacture battery. Nigerians will spend more buying that battery back into Nigeria, like we are doing with petrol now. So, and our leaders are beginning to wise up to that. I really wish they do more of that. If they do more of that, you see that Nigerians will start making stuff soon, you know, and things will start improving. But it's okay. We are seeing improvement on the ground, and that security one, they need to take it seriously because I feel like this access to Instagram, WhatsApp. The truth is, you know, many Nigerians today, if Google wants them to go to jail, if WhatsApp wants them to go to jail, they'll go to jail because their history on WhatsApp alone is enough to put them. So you see, that is a lot of power we are handing over to other people to manipulate. And no other group does this. The Indians, they don't hang on WhatsApp. They are not there. The Chinese, they have their own. The Russians have their own. Iranians have their own. So it's only us, the black people and Africans,
just consume.
We're hanging on to Oyibo man's this tail every time. And but you know, I am hopeful that in the coming decade, because of the tech revolution going on in Nigeria, you know, you hear Lagos, one big giant company should show up in Africa. And I think most likely it's going to show up in Nigeria. It has to be Nigeria, isn't it?
I mean, Nigeria has the market, so it makes sense. Unless it's a matter of policy, unless we are the one kind of shutting the door and not allowing it. But it just makes sense for it to be Nigeria.
Yeah, you see, the trick is if we get a company that is big, let's say we create our own kind of Facebook, and there's no reason we can't. If we do that, and Nigeria start using it,
Facebook guy has already come to Lagos and carried all our people now in the name of developing
exactly. Them. That is true. That's a problem. if Nigeria invest in new way, because it's the way this social media works is that if you have a new way of actually doing social media, people will gravitate towards it in your region. Just like Nollywood now, when they started making videos in Nigeria, you see how Nigerians gravitate towards Nigerian movies. So if we have our own app that Nigerians sign up to and are signing up to, the truth is, if the government don't protect that app, Western companies, they are just going to come and buy it again.
Yeah, straight
And
away.
then it becomes their property. And because this thing happened to China, when you see how Alibaba came online and all these other Chinese, and if the Chinese government protected Alibaba, otherwise they would have bought it from the West.
Yeah.
They protected
We have to
let them grow.
close. We have to close our doors to all this stuff. Well, our doors are way too open. Too open. We have to do what China did. Like, keep your Uber, keep your Facebook, keep your Google, we have our own version, and we have the population to make it work.
Yeah, exactly.
They have the markets to make it work. They don't need. It's like Africa. 1.4 billion people. We're enough for ourselves. We can even close the door and say, don't import, don't export. We'll produce what we consume,
Exactly.
and we consume what we produce. We have the market for it. Nigeria are over 200 million people at the moment. By 2100, 400 million people.
Imagine.
If we continue at this rate of growth, we'll overtake the USA. We don't need.
You know what? I think you are more clever than most Nigerians that I've met.
One out of every 4 African, one out of every 4 human beings on earth will be African at this rate of growth.
Imagine that.
25%. What do you need? You don't. We have the market. You don't need any other market. Our population is growing. Other part of the rest of the world population is declining or getting old and not being productive. Most of our population are still very young. So this is really.
But where do you think we went wrong? Because I have an answer to that. Where did you think we made the gravest mistake?
Sorry, say that again. Someone just.
Where did you think Nigeria went wrong or our forefathers went wrong? What was the most critical mistake they made?
It's a difficult question because it's a combination of many things from my perspective. Because the thing is, I don't know if it's like went wrong or they were just overtaken by, I think, I don't want to say superior, but actually it is superior. Superior calculation or superior power, which at the time when we're developing, obviously we had the bronze and other kind of stuff and age and stuff, but we didn't move quickly into guns. And some people will argue that because there was no need per se for it. Yes, we had internal wars and internal conflicts, but guns were not necessarily needed. But in Europe, they had even bigger conflicts and necessitated them developing guns to fight each other and all that kind of stuff. In my view, is that superior military power that they used to conquer us.
You see, like I said it a moment ago. I said you are one of the most clever Nigerians I've ever met, because people don't understand that concept that is the fundamental mistake our forefathers made, and the reason why that they had a chance to correct it, because it didn't happen overnight. This stuff happened over 400 years. How long does it take to make a gun? How long does it take to tell the people that are coming with ships every time to your territory, do you make those ships again? Maybe I should give you 2,000 men to learn how to make the ships, so that we can be making more like that. I'm traveling to your country and see how they are too. How long does it take to do those things? But we never bothered. We were just fighting. So that because in any society you have to understand that you have to be ready to engage in the first world conflict comes down to that. Some other person having a bigger gun than you, anybody will tell you common sense that if they have a bigger gun than you and you don't make it, you are in trouble.
Is the reason the USA is the Olga pata of everywhere. It's just a fact. The bigger your gun, the more dominant you are. Simple.
But our forefathers didn't pick up on that.
You mentioned China earlier on. The only reason why they've been able to prosper is because they looked inwards and developed their own military capacity as well as developing their country, developing technology. They also developed a very powerful military.
all of them. The Chinese, if you hear the story of the Chinese, you will laugh. Those guys, they don't play around. You know what they did after the Second World War? You know the Japanese defeated them during that period. So they were like, the Russians were working with them to develop their nuclear weapons. And the Russians were like, you know what? Americans are talking to us now. We want to make nice with the Americans. Can you just stop this nuclear program? That we are going to own nuclear weapons. China was like, up yours. I'm not making any peace with anybody. I'm developing my own nuclear weapons.
Yeah, develop yours.
The Chinese broke off relationship with the Russians.
Later.
Exactly. They broke off with the Russians and went on to develop their nuclear technology, and they never looked back since then. So Indians, the same thing. They did the same thing. So all the people that become independent Security Council members, they put their security first. But we, as a nation, even to today, it tells you how asleep we are. Even to today, we haven't changed.
No. You know, the thing is, it pains me to say, but do you know that those things that happen, colonization and all the rest that happened, how many hundreds of years ago? If they wanted it to happen again now, they can make it happen.
Oh yes, they can make it happen. You see, this is the thing. One Nigerian soldier is required to defend. One Nigerian soldier is required to defend about 2,000 citizens. Even a ShopRite security guard will not accept those terms. So, you see the kind of thing we do to our people. It's like our leaders decide that they're not going to help defend their people anymore. They are afraid now of defend their people. They don't want to recruit their men into the military anymore. Other countries, it is on. You go and look at the numbers. Compare African soldiers versus their citizens. Black countries, not if you check all the other countries that are not black in Africa, you see the healthy number. The number of soldiers versus the number of citizens. If you check all the countries that are not black, you see that they have a healthy number of soldiers versus their population. Other countries, you'll be shocked what you find.
Yes.
And
another
I fear
thing is
that
check their defense budget.
Oh my God! Don't even.
Then you will know.
Why?
You will know. You will see the results there. Check how much the US spends on their military. Check how much UK spends on military. Check how much France spends on. Then you will know why one is Oga Pata of them all.
That's the problem now. Look at Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka is another example. Do you know that Sri Lanka spends less than Nigeria, but their military is double the size of Nigeria's military, and this is the one is going to blow your mind. The population is almost 10 times less than that of Nigeria.
Sri Lanka. Where did I hear Sri Lanka today? Oh, I heard someone was saying Sri Lanka is very similar. Oh yeah, someone was discussing holiday destinations, and they were saying instead of Maldives, you should go to Sri Lanka. It's as beautiful but 10 times cheaper.
Exactly. They used to have a Tamil tiger problem, and they defeated them using their military. But the point I'm making is that can you imagine a country 10 times smaller than the size of Nigeria, having more than twice actually, they have about 450,000 soldiers, more than twice of soldiers, and spends half of our defense budget at the same time. Financially, population-wise, everything they are doing better. You can't make it up. And it tells you that there's something wrong with the way our systems are being run in the black African countries. We're just looking to it anyway. I really appreciate talking to you, and I've got to go now. Otherwise, we all know how it rolls now. You should be doing lives more often so that we can be discussing stuff.
I'll try. This is my second live ever on this. I did one on Boxing Day, and I'm just doing one today. I think I should do more. Yes.
Yeah, do more.
But
nice
thanks a lot for coming on. Yeah, nice speaking to you. So thanks so much. Have a good year. I'll see you next time. Okay, guys. So I've been talking to Two Naija, and obviously with his broad perspective on things, he's kind of taking the conversation on a kind of bigger picture. Hopefully, you guys picked one or two things there. We've been on now for about 3 hours. I didn't even envisage that this would go on. I just thought maybe 1 hour. Okay, so it's about a minute to 3 hours. I'll be bringing it to a close now. Once again, Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year. If you don't have me on WhatsApp, you can add me on WhatsApp. This is my Nigerian number. 123713. You can add me on WhatsApp, and then we can obviously communicate a bit more there if you want. Mostly for business and serious stuff though, not just not much chit chat. So yeah. So if you are not subscribed to YouTube, everything you can subscribe, join the family. Over 5,000 people have subscribed. Join us this year. We want to grow bigger. We'll have a lot more videos. For some of you that have been following us for a long time, you would have noticed that in December we had a lot more videos. Actually, in December we posted 3 times the amount of videos we posted in previous months. So January, we're hoping that it will be similar. So subscribe so that you'll be, I'm so sorry for the background noise. Subscribe so you'll be one of the first to see our videos, and feel free to engage us in the videos. If you watch a video, you like it, click the like button and comment. We don't bite. Feel free to comment and feel free to share our videos as well. And on Facebook, obviously our Facebook page, over 10,000 people follow us on Facebook. Thank you very much. I think I had a post yesterday thanking you guys. I really appreciate all you guys. I appreciate the Facebook family, the Instagram family, the YouTube family. Thank you guys. You are the ones that encourage me to keep posting videos. I mean, if you guys were not watching, then I will not be encouraged to post videos. So thank you for watching. And we'll try to keep putting on videos that will, showcase Ika land. That is the mission here. Showcase Ika land, showcase Ika people, showcase Ika culture. So thank you very much, and I'm sure I will see you in our next videos. And if you have any ideas as well, feel free to contact us. My number is there, or email is I'll just put the email, contact everything eka@gmail.com. Yeah, I'm hoping that this year we're gonna have a website. We're gonna have a website this year. It's not overly needed. Obviously we have a YouTube channel, but I want to use the website for some other things. So yeah, you can contact me on the email is there. Happy New Year, Victory. Happy New Year, Victoria. Thank you for joining. So yeah, you can always contact me on the WhatsApp line. It's not just a WhatsApp line, it's a normal phone line as well. You can always contact me on the email. You can always comment on the videos if you have any ideas, any improvements. We're only about 2.5 years old, so we're still learning, we're still growing. So feel free at any time to, if you have any corrections, any ideas, feel free to drop it. And if it's something that we can implement, obviously we'll implement it. We don't do the videos, well, I don't do the videos for myself, I do the videos for you guys, for all of us to enjoy and benefit from. So ideas are definitely welcome, and keep supporting us as much as you can. The biggest way you can support us is to subscribe, share our videos, like our videos, engage with our videos. That's the biggest way you can support us. So let's keep doing that in 2023. I wish you guys all the very best this year. My prayer is that all of you will have plenty money this year, plenty joy, plenty good health, plenty good news, and plenty progress. So let's all progress, by God's grace. So I'll be ending the live now. Take care, have a good evening or good morning or good afternoon wherever you are. And I would, like Tunaja was saying, I'll try to do a few more lives because I really enjoyed this one. I'll try to do a few more lives like this, so I can connect with you guys one-on-one. So until the next live, until the next video, there should be a video in the next videos coming up, so watch out for that. Until next time, I'll see you guys. Together, let's showcase the Kalam. Alright, take care. Bye.